Hello everybody, welcome to That's Football. We're here to save the day. The games have been garbage today, let's be honest. But Croatia and Canada has some added bites. Belgium dropping an absolute bollock. Let's just say that, shall we? Let's just crack on how we mean to carry on. Canada have opened up, although Canada haven't opened up this group, Beth. They can if they get the win today, but Belgium's disaster of a show against Morocco earlier has just added massive intrigue and interest into this game now.
Honestly, I'm so excited to watch this game, and I'm not generally just saying that for the watch-along. I am actually excited. I think we've got the best game of the day so far, for sure. And I think I'm really backing Canada, you know. I want Canada to do well. If anyone saw Canada's manager's team talk at the end of that game against Belgium, I just really like that team and I really want them to get through. So Croatia, the last game I watched of them, it was so boring. Canada actually played attacking football against Belgium. And when I put Belgium in the poll the other day about who's going to be the first big team to go out, they'll probably still get through the group, but first big team to go out, I was backing Belgium. A lot of the chat was saying why Belgium have won that first game. They only just won it. Canada with a better team, and today, again, poor performance. Yep. Old team. We've seen that a lot in the tournaments. Managers backing old players over fresh young talent. So, yeah. That's
it. That is it. I am jumping. I am watching this game, following this game like I'm watching United, and I am on the side of Canada. I have loads of Canadian friends, loads of Manchester United Canadian friends who've already messaged me. My good friend Tim is already on his way to the pub right now to watch it over there in Niagara, and he's just, it's absolutely amazing over there. The excitement levels have gone up a notch, especially after this game that's just happened between Morocco and Belgium, and they think they can do this, and I'm with them. I think they're the best team in the CONCACAF. They were the best in qualifying, done USA, done Mexico. They've beaten some good teams that are already proving themselves decent in this tournament that we're seeing now, but I think Canada, if they just have that belief, Beth, they can take this game, because Croatia, like you said, I did the watch-along for Croatia against Morocco. It was a shower, it really was. It was a disaster of a game. I was so disappointed in Croatia because they showed zero intent of attacking at all. And to be fair, they got what they deserved in the end, which is a drab 0-0 draw. And I hope it falls down. We had this conversation many a time, stay in the competition first game. The more it's gone on, the more I've just got wound up with it, because it's just like, it's boring. Do you know what? When that second game comes around and them teams lose, I'm actually like, well, there you go. That's what you get for being so negative.
It just didn't look like Croatia had any bite at all. Like, a lot of teams are missing that bite this tournament. You know, that bite that's like to go and get the win. You've seen how many 0-0s now? I think I saw Mark's tweet that was like 14 out of 26 games were 0-0 at half-time. Nearly half the games 0-0 at half-time. Again, just before, nearly another 0-0. Thankfully, Morocco ended up getting the goal in the end and ended up getting the 3 points. But I mean, we want some goals in this tournament, and I think, I don't know, I've enjoyed some of the games, but I did expect a bit more. Do you know what I mean? I expected, the energy doesn't just seem to be there, and it looks like teams are being very, very conservative, and you can put England in that bracket again. Such a good win against Iran, go against USA, and you could tell exactly from the start the way they set up, and I don't know, maybe the quality of managers isn't good enough in international tournaments.
Maybe they don't have the balls, Beth, just to make the call and actually go for it and actually change it up. It's been ridiculous in some games, definitely. But anyway, Beth's poorly sick, can't eat pudding at the moment. She's feeling under the weather, so hence the voice.
Yeah, that's why my voice is a bit. And if I start randomly coughing, please, just ignore that.
Yes, everybody's aware. It's hard to keep talking for so long over these garbage games that have nothing going on in them every single day. But
and Adam actually gave me his illness as well. He brought the illness in, and now people are starting to get it.
We've all been under the weather. It's always the case, isn't it? You're always looking at it. You're working alongside someone. You're thinking, I feel sorry for them, but I'm actually fearful that they might be passing something on to me. And then it always comes on to you, and it's even worse, and it just rubs salt in the wound, doesn't it? It does. But obviously, guys, shout out again to our stat sponsors, who are the One Football app. As you can see on the screen there, your teams are up. Canada's on your screen right now. One platform is all you need. The One Football app is free. If you're wondering who that player is on the pitch, you may not know this nation or who it is. If you've downloaded the One Football app, ping the notifications up on your phone right there. Team news, team lineups. You can follow your favourite player, your favourite club team, all the international football that is going on. Obviously, with the World Cup, it is the best app to have with all so many games going on at the same time. Follow the knockout stages and how the permutations at the end of the group stages is going to pan out as well. But obviously, it keeps you in touch with everything that's going on back home as well, transfer speculation and whatnot. and goal alerts, best thing you can have, especially when you're out and about doing Christmas shopping. So drop down in the description below, click on that link. OneFootball app is free, like I said, the best stats and up to date and the fastest that there is out there. Trust me on that one. Obviously, or you can scan that QR code, top right hand corner there. They are working alongside That's Football for this World Cup and have been on point with everything so far. But we may as well get into Canada, Beth, and what you're looking forward to seeing more of. Obviously, Jonathan David, great season for Lille so far, broken all records in Liga, and a record goal scorer for Lille now in his third season. He's scoring more and more and more each season. The progression is there, it's good. Rave reviews about him, biggest stage of all. This is when we want to see it, isn't it?
Yeah, I think this tournament he's going to definitely be thinking. He's going to be wanting to get through these groups because he's going to want to show what he can do to everyone. I've actually heard off somebody close to the United stand that Jonathan David, if Man United did ever come knocking, it'd be straight away, he'd be gone and he would be on his way.
Is he Italian?
He really wants to. He is a big fan of him as well, but I actually wasn't Romano on that one, but Romano is a big fan of him, and I think I obviously haven't watched that much of him. I'm not going to lie, I don't sit at home and watch Ligue 1 every weekend.
Yeah,
it's just not the most entertaining for me. It is usually a one-horse race, if not a two-horse race. That's being generous. But he's doing really well, his stats are really good, his goals expected are actually really good as well. I think me and Charlie did like a little bit of a breakdown video on him and his stats came up really, really well. This is the tournament where I wanted to watch him and really have a close eye on him. Last game, he was getting chances, but he just couldn't get it in the back of the net. Today, I think a lot of people are going to be tuning into this game, especially after the Belgian one. I think it's important he has a good performance. I hope he gets a goal and let's see what he's about. Let's see if he is good enough to come to a big club and make that impact, because playing for Lille is very different to coming to the Premier League and playing in one of the top 4 clubs. So let's see. But he's young, tall, athletic. I think he looks like a good player.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, the lineups look very attacking. It looks like Croatia are going 4-3-3. It possibly looks like a 3-4-3 for the Canadians. You've got Alphonso Davies looking like he's playing a sort of wing-back, left-wing midfield role. It's very attacking. It looks like the Canadians, if this is, in fact, how they do set up, but Larin and Watchalong, both from Club Brugge in Belgium, not great in terms of domestic goal-scoring record, but Larin has got nearly one in every other game for Canada. He's got a good record international-wise. Looks like he's going to be playing through the centre today. We'll see how this adapts as it goes on, but it looks like Jonathan David off the left, predominantly Beth, and Watchalong off the right, matching that up for Croatia. Kramaric to the left of him, you've got Perisic, well-known names, Brozovic, Modric and Kovacic in midfield, Dejan Lovren, our old favourite there at centre-back. Pretty much similar lineup to what was so disappointing in their first game against Morocco for Croatia, but it's down to the players now. On paper you go in, is this going to be the same again? Takes that one moment in a game and everything changes, Beth. And these Croatians, they'll watch that Belgium game and go, right, Belgium have lost. That last game between Croatia and Belgium, everything's on it, because Belgium will probably have to win that game now. So Croatia have to put themselves in a position. This is what I was saying about them teams that just go out and be safe in the first game. You look at it now and you go, oh.
Do you know what as well? Canada deserve more from that Belgium game. They actually put themselves out there and
I can't believe they missed
like the manager said, have you seen the manager's team talk? He was like, you've got balls. He was saying to him, weren't he? He was like, you've gone out there and you should have got more from the game. They were the better team. Belgium ended up getting that goal and it was unlucky for Canada. But today, if they play the same way against Croatia and Croatia don't change up how they were against Morocco, I do think it is Canada's game. So I'm hoping Canada gets a win out of this. If they do, it puts the group in a really interesting position.
Oh, this
really interesting position.
This becomes
pressure
really
on Croatia
interesting
as well against Belgium, massive pressure.
This group becomes one of the most intriguing out of the lot if Canada win today. We do need goals. There's only 3 in this group so far. 2 of them came in the Morocco game that's just been played when they beat. I still can't believe that Belgium dropped that, but it just goes to show that the old guards, they don't last forever. And that back line for Belgium, I looked at it and I thought, that's gettable. That is old, it's dated, and they were never brilliant before.
He's got good young defenders on the bench as well, and he's just not playing them.
This is, like you said, Beth, the managers, I think half the time with the international setups, I think their hands are tied with a lot of it. I really do.
Well, if we know anything by Southgate, it definitely is that far. But I think I think Mark sent a few people over, haven't they? Hasn't he, in the chat? Fall guys. I think Mark's just been streaming on Twitch and the chat's come over here. But thank you everyone for joining us. Stay with us. I think it's going to be the best game of the day.
Yeah.
Got a good feeling. And this is mine and Adam's first watch along together.
Yeah.
Finally got one together. So hopefully we've got the good luck.
That's
and we
it.
have a good game.
And guys, you know what I'm like? I'm a like monster. I'm going to push you for them likes all the way through because likes bring goals. They did it in the last game for me and Kev. They did it in the one before for me and Charlie. I'm on a bit of a roll at the moment. We just got over 3,000 in the chat with us right now. Let's start sharing the video. Let's start liking it right now and let's get them numbers right up because last time I did this, we smashed everything out of the park when me and Kev did the watch along. Over 6,000 likes in one watch along.
Oh, it was good, that one. I tuned in as well.
Off the scale. So let's get there again because this game is going to kick off today. I'm telling you right now. Please don't clip that and then put that together with and then clip of this
Mark's
video.
already
this
clipped, not Mark. Mark's already clipped it.
0-0. Mark nearly got his 0-0. He's getting a 0-0. I swear to God. He's the luckiest man on the planet.
He got USA England.
Do you know what? He deserved that.
That was an awful game. It was an awful game. And we all went out for it at the fan park. Wanted the excitement, and of course, we saw what we saw. It was dreadful. But do you know what? We've got a different game here now. I'm excited for it.
Buchanan, that's how you say it. I thought it was a ring to it. Anyway, I said it in the proper way. We'll call it how the Canadians call it.
I just think Canada is such a likeable team. Like a likeable country.
Oh, no, these guys, I swear to God, the Canadians deserved to be here more than anyone else from that side of the draw for me. They were a better team, better than USA, and for me, I think we're going to get an entertaining game here because I keep looking at the lineup and I'm going, he's going for it.
Have you been to Canada, Adam?
He's trusting. No, I've not been to Canada
Neither
yet.
have I.
No.
I really want to go.
No.
I really want to go over. The scenery there and like the type of things you can
I know
do.
lots of people,
and all that sort
lots
of
of people over there.
Looks unreal.
And everyone who's been says it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So, big up the Canadians today. I'm rooting for you. I want the Canadians to put this one up there on the score, 3 points, and then make the last day of this group stage, for this in particular group, one probably to watch more than the others. Because anyone looks like it can. As it is at the moment, I feel like we're looking at the group there now. So we got Canada on 0 points, Croatia on 1. Canada have to win. And that, I don't know if that plays into the Croatians' hands, whether they can sit back more, but I honestly don't think Croatia have got that much pace from when I watched them against Morocco.
Another old team.
Yeah, it's got no pace in midfield, and I don't think Kramaric, Perisic, he's old again. It's
the fact Perisic is playing up front. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
like,
for me. It doesn't fill me with fear anymore. The Croatia team. It's one that had its day. Obviously, the World Cup 4 years ago was when this team was probably prime. Right now, it doesn't fill me with fear, and I think Canada can take them.
I think Canada can definitely take them. I really hope Jonathan David gets a couple of goals. Someone that we've been strongly
take anything. We'll take Jonathan David getting the winner.
We want an early goal as well.
Yes, we do.
An early goal would be nice. We don't want to go into half time at 0-0 again.
We want to be
setting half time 0-0s.
Set the tempo. Early goals. Bring riskier football.
It's like they've got Lovren at the back. I mean, he's definitely gettable. Definitely gettable. Oh, God, the team doesn't like Croatia's team. In the past, I thought it was really strong, but I feel like they've just had no one new really come through.
They haven't. The golden. It's like Belgium now. The time has gone. You needed to win something in that time. You didn't. Then you're looking at Croatia. They were nearly got to the World Cup final. That was it. It's just dropped off since then. It's dropped off ever since. And obviously England beat them in the first game of the Euros. They were pouring that back in England. And for me, I feel like it's gone. And just the way they played has pushed me towards. I mean, I was going to pick Canada anyway because I like them better. But it's just pushed me in terms of how my head is thinking that Canada can win this game.
You weren't happy with Croatia after that 0-0, were you?
What?
You weren't happy with Croatia after that 0-0?
No, it really wasn't. It was insanely disappointing and frustrating to watch them in that game. There was no endeavour. There was no sort of will to actually drive forward at all or take any risks in the play.
Do you know who Croatia have got though? They've got him, number 10, Modric, and he is class.
Modric is a class player, but he was crap. I'm not going to lie, he was crap in that game.
See, it's the thing is, like, do you remember was it the last World Cup when he was brilliant? And like, just some of the stuff he could pull off, and you do forget it is 4 years later. I mean, even in the Champions League final for Madrid, so good, but he just feels like he never ages. But let's see.
It is literally these players hanging around
playing
just
a lot
for
of
their
games
moments.
as well. A lot of games, 2 games a week. For
we were talking about it. We're nearly at the stage where the groups are finishing, which is starting from Tuesday. Tomorrow's the last day, and here we go. Almost ready for kick-off. Ball is on the centre spot. Croatia 2, knock us away. Little misfire there. Ref wasn't ready. Here we go, and we're off.
We are away.
Don't forget to sync your time into us people as well when we get going.
Do not start this again, Matthew Holman. Mathematics, we're not doing any more of that. What's 8 plus 5? I know what 8 plus 5 is. It's 13. Don't get me started. Honestly, I can't do it. Is this a live show for the game? Yes, we are live, and we should be in sync with everybody else. Obviously, YouTube always does have that slight lag, but if you want to sync up with us, what second are we on, Adam? Can't quite see it.
We are on 35 seconds, so counting up 40 seconds now, 41, 42, so you guys are on track. 45, that's all you're getting from me in the first minute. Guys, what's our target for likes for the first? Let's see.
Let's see what we're on now.
We're on just creeping up to 600 likes already.
I want to get to 1,000.
I want more. I want more. You know me, pushing boundaries.
He had oh God, I can't even speak. Honestly.
Early chance, Croatia! Yes! Come on! There you go!
It was the game of the day.
1 minute, 12 seconds on the clock. Get in there. What a header!
Game of the day. Game of the day.
Days.
They deserve that. They deserve that from the way that they just approached the games.
Get in there, Canada.
Quick, fast, sharp.
It is going off right now over there in Canada. Come on, boys.
Get the maple syrup out, everyone.
That's it. I'm checking all my mics and everything are in place. Got a little excited there. I said I was following this game like it was a United game. That's a brilliant goal. Oh, no, don't be offside.
Don't be offside.
Oh, shit, no.
No.
It's a great touch as well.
Croatia again looking slow.
Great ball. Look at that movement there from... Oh.
No, he's on, it's fine.
No, it's the one on the halfway line they're pulling. I don't know if they'll pull it back or not.
It's a brilliant header, and I'm sorry, the Croatian defence do so poorly.
Bullet header.
You've got to do better in that situation.
Shakalak, that is an absolute bullet.
He just wanted the ball way more. What did I say, Adam? I said early goal. We got early goal.
They've been talking about Alphonso Davies in the build-up, and wow, that's what you get for. I said to her at the start of the game, like that attacking left-hand side, like a wing-back slash. It's not even a proper wing-back. Looks like they're playing with 4 in midfield, 3 up top and 3 at the back. Here's Alphonso Davies again.
I absolutely love it.
That position, he's frightening down that left-hand side.
Canada were one of the most exciting teams that I saw in the group when they played against Belgium. Like
brilliant
the way they
stuff.
were getting forward. They
absolutely buzzing. Guys, I told you, as soon as we start talking about likes, what happens? Get the likes up. Now over 5,000 in the room with us, people. You know what's coming. It's a big game. Lots of goals. Start sharing the video.
David as well, because he missed that pen, didn't he?
That was a brilliant. See, I keep saying the winger's name. I keep calling him Butcherman. What was it again, Ryan? In my ear.
Butcherman. It's not Butcherman.
Buchanan.
Buchanan.
It's the
Canadian thing on it. Yeah.
It's a brilliant cross from Buchanan. That absolutely perfect. Just bypassed Jonathan David, and there at the back post, Alphonso Davies, absolute monster of a header. What have you got, Croatia? Come on. Let's see what you've got. It's time to start coming out your shells a little bit now. The bums are twitching. I'm telling you, it'll be going off in Canada right now.
An early goal like that is so good to settle the nerves as well.
Brilliant stuff. Game on. The group as it stands right now. Let me get this up now. This is really interesting. So the group as it stands, we have got... No, you need to update. Come on, you stupid thing. Right, let's have a look. Group as it stands right now, as Canada in second place in the group on goal difference over Belgium. Belgium, oh, look at them two. Who'd have thought Belgium and Croatia would be 3 and 4 in this group right now at this stage? That shows you how important this last game is. Canada have to do something in this game. It's that simple now. Do or die, I think, for Canada.
Do you know what I think it is as well? Don't get
Oh
trapped in
my
that
days.
mindset of, we've scored a goal now, let's sit back. Like, let's just keep playing the way that they're playing.
Looking at the energy levels of the Canadians right now, I've got no fear at all that they're going to carry this on. We need to take more chances. That's it. I'm so happy. Our first World Cup gold ever, says Bran. Buzzing for you, mate. Absolutely buzzing for you. All Canadians, any Canadians in the chat,
Yeah.
message us. Let us know how you're feeling right now.
Billy Jones says Canada might be dark horses in this World Cup. In their loss to Belgium, their expecting goals was 2.8, which was higher than England's against Iran. Yeah, exactly. They played good football. It was an unlucky result, as we've said. Anyone who watched that game knows, and if you didn't watch that game, you missed out. It was good.
Yeah, I'm so happy for him right now. As I know the scenes that will be going on over there right now. I know my mate Tim, that one's for you, buddy. Hope
Let's get the Canadian flags in the chat.
He sent me a little video message. He had his Canadian coat on, badged up, his Canadian scarf, ready, walking out to watch the match. Sent me a little video. He was absolutely mental, he said, out there. So, I'm picturing the scenes right now. First World Cup goal. Wow. That is something else. You've got to celebrate that. You've got to be celebrating that. I can see a few leaves coming in. I can see the Canadian flags. Oh, yes. Love it.
Honestly,
Love it.
I'm so happy we've actually got an early goal. And this means Croatia have to try and come out.
Yeah, we're seeing it. We're seeing the game. It's so open right now. This is what the World Cup is about. Coming down the right-hand side here now.
Oh, cross just...
Oh, what are you doing, keeper?
Nearly dropped it. Nearly dropped it. Just about, just about.
I can tell you right now, there's that adrenaline. You know when you when you go into a game, you get that early goal, but then every single kick after it until you get that second goal, it's just like, it's just like,
I know, you just want it
to going
to,
through the
to go.
emotions. Canada are playing so much higher now, trying to win the ball back.
Absolutely.
Risk reward football now. Croatia are playing so much higher.
Ball,
Sorry, I meant there.
Nice ball over the top. Do you know what I like? They always look forward.
They do.
That was
but
not
the press
best pass.
and the energy from Canada is just. This is very similar to how the Saudis attacked Poland the other day, but didn't get the rewards for it. Me and Kev were covering that one. It was very unlucky, but it's all about taking your chances in a World Cup. And luckily, like you said, Canada have nailed it early doors. They are all over them. They're like a swarm of bees. Croatia are gonna have to. They're gonna have to up their game. This is going to be a
I just don't think they
dissipating
have
day.
the players to. I really just don't
Not
think
anymore, they
Croatia have
don't.
the players to.
They're waiting for that moment of brilliance.
It's like they were relying on Modric again.
They are going to have to just work the socks off and hope for that one moment coming around. They're going to have to try and match what Canada are doing right now because the Canadians are getting the better.
The Canadians just look so much younger, so much fresher as well. Like, it just seems like they have more energy.
Seems like their time. I tell you what, can you imagine this team, the experience it's going to take from it, and then in another 4 years, the likes of them and USA in the next World Cup. Times are changing. Whoa, Buchanan, absolutely. Oh, he's just done him. If he sees that early ball, he started the game off on fire. Buchanan down the right-hand side.
I think Croatia will be worried right now.
I'd be flapping. I would be flapping as a Croatian now. I don't think they must have known this was coming. They must have known this was coming. Here we go again. He's through on goal. Is he offside?
He's offside. He's offside.
The flag's still not gone up. Oh, it has now. Whoa.
Yeah, he's offside.
Dirty me. Oh, what is going on?
It's Canada ball. I'm telling you.
This
it is
is
Canada
just.
Ball.
Croatia are all over the place, and it's not through lack of shape. It's just through the energy levels of the Canadians. It is absolutely.
It's good. It's a good idea though. It's a good.
Joy to watch. Joy to watch.
Maple ball looking saucy.
See, the system's sort of changed now, so the screen that I've got in front of me now, they've gone more 4-4-2 now that they've actually now they've got that goal. So it looks like it's Larin and Jonathan David up front. Buchanan and Davis are actual out-and-out left and right wingers. Here's Perisic down the left for Croatia. See, this is what I mean.
It's a good crossing, but there's no one there at all.
No, he ain't got the legs for that anymore.
Yeah.
Modric can't do that running. Sorry, 37. Can't get around the pitch like that. It's going to have to be to his feet. Alphonso Davies, I'd be proud of that.
I really like the Canadian manager.
Bullet header. Oh, there it is again. In the back post. Gets the runner on the full-back. Oh, bang. How's your father? Boom.
The way, how high he got up there as well.
There's no chance as a defender you're catching that. When the forward is going at that much speed with that much power, there's no chance. There's nothing you can do. You've got to take the hit in the back of your head and hold your hands up and say you didn't track the runner, you didn't see it early enough. It's unstoppable. Brilliant forward play. And even before that, even though that goal was on 1 minute 12 seconds or something, you could see with the intensity how Canada started that. You know what? They deserve it. They deserve it.
Bayern might be rethinking Davies' position right now.
100%.
I've always
liked
Jonathan David. Not Jonathan David,
Alphonso Davies.
Yeah.
They're throwing the David and Davises in just to mix us up. And the Buchanans to mix me up.
I'd love to see Canada get through the group.
I think they're going to get through. I think they'll take Morocco.
Does anyone know in the chat if you can get in? If Canada end up getting through the group, who would they be against in the round of 16? I'm not sure, but I'm sure someone will know. If anybody knows, please get it in the chat.
Let's see if we can bring it up, actually. Maybe my producer can tell me in my ear as well.
He won't have the energy to get up and look that up. Don't even ask him.
She said you'd be too lazy to look up who Canada could possibly get in the knockout stages. Who are the possible...
Oh, a lot of people saying Spain, Germany or Japan.
Oh, is it that group?
Oof.
That's the comments. People, what we say, Germany or Spain. Hey, don't count out the Costa Ricans. They came back today. Although I don't see them getting anything from Germany, but that group is really interesting after today's result. Japan will be kicking themselves. Over 1,000 likes already, people.
I'm really
Keep
confused
smashing
about
it.
The way Japan played against Germany, and the way they got that win was great. But when I watched Costa Rica were woeful. The results are slightly confusing, aren't they?
The thing is, this is why I always said it's always worth going for that win. Not playing to stay in the competition for the draw, because USA may be jumping around and celebrating their draw against England right now.
Got some breaking news actually. It's nothing
news?
to do with United or anything like that, but it is That's Football, so I'll read it out. And it's coming from Time Sport, and it's that Inter Miami are close to signing Lionel Messi. The deal will make the 35-year-old the highest paid player in the history of the MLS. Ooh. Messi on his way to the MLS. The rumours have been heating up on that for quite a while.
You know what they want, don't you? You know what they want to do? They want to put them both together,
Messi
don't
versus Ronaldo in the MLS.
Or they want them to finish the careers together.
Oh, really? Same team?
Same team. Don't count it out, that's all I'll say.
The only thing I would say is I do think Messi has another year or two left in him in like Europe, but if he wants to move to the MLS, then...
Jace says Japan and Canada's energy levels would make for a cracking match. Yes, it would, but I just don't see it happening. Permutations just don't look doable. I think Japan have done themselves there today. I think they're out.
Yeah, so do I.
I think that's finished them. I can't believe I'm saying it.
Getting that result against Germany and then throwing it away against Costa Rica.
You'd be devastated, absolutely devastated. Guys, we've got to get over 2,000 likes in the first half, by the way. Just putting it out there, I'm challenging you. If we get to 1,500 likes in the next 10 minutes, we are getting another goal. I'm telling you right now, and it's going to be Jonathan David.
Yeah, I want him to get one.
Jonathan David will score if we get to 1,500 likes before 25 minutes. Challenge. There's 5,500 of you in the chat already, so it should be doable. If all of you just click on the little tick, the little thumbs up, go on. If you want to see another goal, it works. It's worked every time so far. Tell it's the power of that's football.
Chris McCall says, okay, glad to see what I've been saying leading up to the tournament. English FA really needs to consider poaching John Herdman. Imagine attractive football with the current England team. Well, I do really like the manager.
Oh, the FA have got problems with foreign coaches, though.
The FA just wouldn't do it.
Nice run
you
here
know
again.
What the FA's like.
Making inroads down both wings at the moment, Canada.
He is English, though.
Oh, it's a ball in. Oh, it's well defended this time. That's what happens when you read the ball coming in. Oh, he didn't touch him. Kovacic has bought that one there.
Do you know what's weird? The reffing has been weird. Like, some challenges have been quite nasty challenges and have let it play on. And then there's been a few where there's barely been a touch and it ends up being a foul. So, I'm not sure about that one. And to be fair, I do think with Messi going to the MLS, Ronaldo might feel like he can do that as well because he's wanted to beat him in everything, hasn't he? Do a poll for Japan's group, who gets through.
Yeah, we've got other polls coming up as well for half time. People, keep sharing the video, keep liking the video. I told you, didn't I? 1.3.
Yeah,
1,300 likes. Got to get to that 1,500 likes before 25 minutes. And I'm telling you, you watch the back of that net ripple. Ripple?
Ripple. Yeah, it is Ripple.
It's Ripple, isn't it?
Yeah, it is Ripple. I've just watched back the clip of us celebrating that goal on Twitter, and God, it's weird to see. It's weird to see what
I've not seen the clip
It's
yet.
weird to see what you look like. Do you know what I mean?
When you celebrate a goal,
like I'm gonna stop clapping my hands because I don't. I just
hold that ball there. Bad play in midfield.
Go. Well, let's get it up from the start. There's the clip.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it misses me jumping up off my chair and punching the air.
Yeah. Oh. Avesh Jaban says, do you guys think Alphonso Davies will end up like Bale, started off mainly as a left back but then transitioned to an attacker?
Yeah.
I definitely think he can transition to an attacker.
Avesh definitely, because
I like him as a left back though.
He's making more of an impact there. He's a full-on wing back for me at the moment, definitely. I just feel like this formation here right now, it does look like it's a 4-4-2 out of possession, and then he breaks into a front three instantly every time. It's a breath of fresh air is what it is, it really is. But he has got some future if he keeps playing like this. Chance here for Croatia, didn't take it, bad touch on the ball. I think that was Perisic going down there. Followed the Canadian defender Johnson as he went through. Yeah, it was Perisic. See, that's what's happened. The Croatians are just they're not switched on. Take advantage now, Canada, because there will be a moment in this game when it starts getting a bit nervy. I think we need a second goal for Canada, because there's going to be a moment there. When it comes to a Modric, Kovacic, the experience is there. Perisic, one of these Croatians hit a ball. We've seen it with Messi last night. Didn't look like scoring for a month of Sundays, and then one, bang, edge of the box. Game over. No way back.
I do think, to be fair though, in a team where Canada haven't got maybe the strongest options, putting Davies higher up the pitch maybe suits this Canada team more. But if you look at the likes of Bayern Munich and whoever they've got up, as attackers, then Davies does get pushed back to that left back spot. If you look at the quality compared.
I mean, the stock on a lot of players in this World Cup is going up. Buchanan, show a chance. Oh, he's done him. Put a nice ball in.
Very nice,
oh,
very
there's a little heel as well. Oh, that was lovely.
Really.
I think that was Jonathan David with the heel and the run back for Buchanan running in.
Nice football.
I thought he might have pulled the trigger there. That would have been... Buchanan's causing all sorts of problems down that right-hand side. He's not been brilliant in his club football this season. His stats don't look great. I don't know what it's like. Obviously, we don't watch a lot of Belgian football, but...
No.
As Champions League experience, but... I tell you what, when they put these Canada shirts on, it's like these boys just look at that from Alphonso Davies. Wow, and the pace.
He's got such a good engine, hasn't he?
Strength. Brilliant touch off from David. Buchanan again.
Get it into the box.
Oh, the defender. You've got to be communicating. It's not good enough, keeper.
I know.
You've got to tell him it's a simple chest back, and now we've got a Canada corner.
They look like they are shaky.
Rabbit in the headlights right now. Rabbit in the headlights, the Croats right now.
Do you know what though? They should have expected it if they would have done the research.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, this is the sort of... I mean, Canada are going to cause problems if they get through. It will not be an easy game.
I honestly think they'd beat England.
I'd definitely give them a chance on the edge of the box here.
If they played
Canada
like this,
sleeping again. It's poor defending. It's all over the place. I reckon.
I wouldn't say they'd beat England. I definitely think they'd have a good chance.
I think
with the way that Gareth Southgate sets up.
I would say quarterfinals if they win this group. I think they can beat Germany.
Oh yeah,
I think
so do
Germany will sneak a draw possibly against Spain. Even if they lose, I think it'll come to a point where Germany will sneak through in second place because of that result today with Costa Rica and Japan. I think Germany will beat Costa Rica. I think Spain will then beat Japan. Germany will go through with 3 bleeding points. Lucky Germans. But if they come up against Canada, if Canada can win this group, I think that's the game that will come around. Then I think they can take... Oh, it's chance of complete air shot. Complete air shot from the Croats. Here's Alphonso Davies again.
Go on.
Taking it into the box.
Oh, it's nice. He just overran it, that striker.
David, I think it was Larin actually, just overcooked it.
Yeah, and he should have come in though.
That's painful. That is painful. Just mistimed the run slightly.
Yeah, that Croatian defence is slow. It is.
No, it was David. I think it was David who made the run. It was Jonathan David who made the run a bit too early.
Tell you what, Alphonso Davies is running the show though.
He's bossing this game. I still don't know how we've only had one shot.
How do you say? Is it Bushman? Buchanan
down the right hand side.
Buchanan looks good. He does look good.
Both the wingers, Alphonso Davies and Buchanan, are absolutely tearing it up. It looks, and that's the problem. There's always one side that looks more dangerous, but right now Canada are just pushing it down both flanks, and Croatia can't keep up with them. Looking at the stats, I said it then, I can't understand how we've only had one shot. It's such a good game.
Canada are definitely going to get another goal though if they keep going where they are.
One on target, it's 1 goal. Carries on like that, I'll take that.
It's like stuff like this that Croatia's doing right now.
Look at the space on the... Oh, no, David. Someone's got to be telling him there. He's in acres of space.
Do you think with David, he's maybe trying so hard to impress, he's overthinking things a little bit?
Could be one of them with a chance here for Croatia.
That was a good chance.
Was that Kovacic actually running through there then, through midfield?
Couldn't quite see.
It was. I'm sure it was. Canada just opened up there for a bit, and I think Kramaric was about an inch away from that.
Yeah, it was Kovacic.
Yeah,
Kovacic is such a good player, you know.
Underrated, I think.
Have you seen, Hakim Ziyech got man of the match today for Morocco? Christian Pulisic got it against England for the USA.
Oh, that was Leveja.
Two Chelsea players that just can't see the pitch, and they're doing so poorly. And they're doing well in the World Cup. It's baffling to me.
This is what the World Cup brings. It's a stage, innit, to put yourself out there. It's like even if you're not playing in your current football at your club, you can put yourself out there into the market and go, well, this is what I can do.
For sure.
It either works one way or the other. You get a place in the team, or they transfer you on for a bit of money. You get to move on.
Well, there's been rumours coming out today. I've not had a chance to.
That
was brilliant. He's on one today.
Oh my!
He's completely on one.
No. He is just taking charge.
Yeah, he's playing so well. But yeah, there was some rumours coming out today that Pulisic might be going to United in January. What would be your thoughts on that one?
Pulisic to United. I mean, he played all right against England the other day, but...
It's the inconsistency for me that bugs me. Well, if he played what I know he can do...
Where would he play?
That's the thing.
With what we've already got.
He wouldn't get in, I don't think. He'd just be a squad player.
He's going from one top 4 chasing team to another in the same position, not battling to get in. He's not got a definite start. Chances, teed it off. Nice build up on the edge of the box.
How many?
No panic, no rush. Alphonso Davies in the mix with everything. Out wide to Buchanan. Can we get the cross in? Oh, steady play. Croatia have got a lot more men back now.
Yeah, they have.
Still, cross comes in.
I think they've realised the threat that they could be under.
They are going to have to go up a gear. That's what. Buchanan's won it back.
Oh,
it's that final ball. They are hounding, hassling, and harrying. It is.
Yeah, Canada keep coming out on top through the battles.
Winning all the second balls, definitely. Alfonso is feeling it today.
Goldbridge is going to be gutted he didn't do this game.
Yep, absolutely, buddy. We watched the end of his.
It's about time he didn't get a good one, isn't it?
He needs it, yeah. He needs to sit there. He's going to eat his apple pie and custard anyway, he said. So, hope it's tasting nice, Mark. Let's hope you get a stalemate against Germany and Spain later.
I do.
Are we going to get second game syndrome from one of the good performances? That was the worst foul throw I've ever seen in my life, by the way.
It was poor.
You get that on under 15s on a Saturday. What is he doing? Yes. Cool. Let's share the video as well, people. Likes are up at 1,500. Just before the 25 mark, we did it.
We're doing well. We're doing well for him.
Smashed it again. All we need now is Canada to come through with the goal for us, just like we promised.
How many people have we actually got in the chat as well?
We have got just under 5,800-ish.
Nice.
Just need a few more. Let's get up to about 6,000 watching. Share the video. Like the video, people. Obviously, subscribe to That's Football. We are over, what are we over now? We're over 843,000 now. Creeping up to 850. That's the target for the next 2 days.
Do you know
yes, 442 is back in fashion on the Super Chat, says Keel. It is, when you play it like this.
Who's Canada got in the last game?
Morocco.
That'll be a good one as well. I think
Both
Canada.
teams. Chance here for Croatia, though.
Oh,
We're
no.
in.
Oh, no, it's a good chance. It's a good chance.
Oh, it's thirsty. It's 1-1. The flag is up. Oh, saved. Saved by that colourful flag.
Thank you. I don't know why I'm so behind Canada. I really like them.
Them linesman flags are like Croatia away shirts. Same checkered on them, isn't there? Where's the offside here? Oh, he is. You can see the tram lines on the pitch. That's bad timing, that. I'm pretty certain. Was that Kamejo or was that Kramaric then? I think he laid it off to Kramaric, didn't he? It's a good finish, but he's going to be devastated that his strike partner didn't stay on side. It was Kramaric. Laid off by Leveja and tight, but it's the right call. Offside, Canada still in front.
It was the right call, but you know what? That's how easy it is to kind of.
They do look like the Canadian setup does lend to, if you can sneak the ball off them,
you can counter-attack them, can't you?
You can get at them. But they are
sacrificing. What I like about Canada, the fact they're still going with this style of play. They're
sacrificing their shot numbers at the back for having more players in the opposition half and having a better option going forward. It's balls there, and it's working so far, just. But can you imagine this against a France or Brazil?
Oh no, yeah, they'd get.
This is it. Yeah. On the break, they'd get tearing.
Yeah, they'd have to. If they got to that stage, which I mean, never say never.
Oh, Buchanan again down the right-hand side. There's numbers in the box here. If he can get it, oh, he should have played it first time. Is he going to get the free kick? Leniency from the ref again.
Yeah, but it's weird because before he pulled one that was barely a touch. So it's just about the consistency, isn't it?
That is it.
Matthew Lim says we will see Argentina, Portugal in the finals. I don't think so.
Not a chance. Portugal won't make it.
I do not think so. I don't think Argentina will.
If they play like they've played the last 2 games, someone will tear them apart.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of reality checks when we get through to the knockouts.
Yes. Round of 16, he's going to just separate the men from the boys, I think. 100%. Where are we at? 1,600 likes, people. I want 2,500 before half time. We're aiming for a minimum of 5,000 likes today, by the way, just letting you know. I know I've not come through with my promise with the goal yet. It's not quite worked out.
You did get one, it was just offside.
Yeah, we did get the goal. It was just offside. That's right, actually, there. I didn't think about that. But there was your goal. The net rippled.
Yeah, I do think Croatia are definitely coming back into this game.
Oh, an arm.
Oh, just.
Yeah, but he is off. His foot's off. Good finish from Kramaric, but gotta do more. The anxiety. Ooh.
PN says our front three have been good. Come on, Canada. Yeah, I'm
go for it, PN, mate.
Canadian in the chat.
For you. We're rooting for you.
We are on Team Canada today. Sorry to any of the Croatians. I just like teams that actually play good football. They have forced Croatia to come out, though. I think they have forced them to do that.
They're making them play.
I predicted Croatia 2-1. Could still happen. Could still happen.
Definitely. I think they've got a goal in both ends here, Canada. I think they can definitely concede, and I think they can definitely grab another, if not two. I'm not gonna. He's done him again. Oh, he's got away with that one. David spun his man well there. He's not got the free kick though. I'm liking the two up top in Lauren and David now.
So am I.
It's two good target men who can hold the ball apart. It's a nice move from Croatia though. It's a square ball.
Ooh, is that a free kick? No.
Oh, Buchanan's done his tracking back as well. Ricky will love that. Proper winger play.
Yeah, he will. He will love that.
Putting crosses in first time and tracking back. Oh, that's Ricky's world.
Yeah.
That is Ricky's world. Alfonso Davies into Larin. Bit strong and, yeah, thought it looked a bit strong there. Arm in the face, possibly.
Free kick.
Half an hour gone. Still can't believe we've only had 2 shots. It's just not that type of game.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
Had to be love run, didn't it?
Keep getting to each other's halves and then it kind of falls apart.
Yeah, love run, typical love run that. Arm in the face, can't get near the player,
David
past
get on the header?
How's your delivery, son? What have you got for me? 40 yards out. Just to the left. Alfonso standing over it. Come on, good ball in.
I'm thinking a header. Headed goal here.
Let's see. It's all gone quiet. Anticipation. Here comes the ball. Good delivery.
Oh, it's a decent.
Well defended.
Yeah.
Very well defended.
We've switched on a bit more now, Croatia.
Yeah, through Canada's pressing.
Canada's showing how bad Southgate is. That's what I mean. Imagine if we had this style of football with the players we've got.
Morocco deserved their win today. They did. Belgium are getting a little bit too big for their boots. I mean, Mark asked the question there, who is the worst manager, Martinez or Southgate? I've never rated Martinez as a manager.
Neither have I.
I think he's shocking, to be honest. I think he's lucky to be in the position he's in. He had the chance with the Belgian golden generation. Almost a chance. Croatia
I don't
forward
like
now.
managers that consistently play it safe. I just don't like it.
You said it yourself. I mean, the defenders, it's like there's got to be better Belgium centre-backs.
There is. I can't remember. Let me get his name up.
Cheers for being with us, everybody. Canada playing without fear. More of the top teams should take this approach also. Cheers for that super chat, Michelle. 100%. 100%. Play to your strengths. That's what England should do. Play to your strengths. Let's see.
Can't find it, but...
Knife edge time this game now. Still can't believe looking at that group there. So good seeing Morocco and Canada 1 and 2.
I know. I did.
Gotta love the World Cup.
Do you know what I did say Belgium for me just do not. How are they ranked second in the world? I do not know.
They just win certain games in competitions, don't they? It's just you just wouldn't fear them now. There is zero fear in that Belgium team. Plenty of names, but to be honest, it's just. And then you add Lukaku to that for me. I think it just goes even worse.
Yeah.
I think it does.
Well, Lukaku's injured at the moment, isn't he? He can't really play, but
he's on the bench today, was he? He was on the bench. Just be one of them moments in that last game against Croatia where Lukaku comes on, scores, and it's like, that's what you was missing. No. You're missing the whole togetherness and tactics and setup, and you just need a new manager, that's what I say.
Yeah, well, I think...
Edge of the box here for Croatia.
I think it might be his last World Cup if Belgium don't get
Falls out to
through.
Modric here, pinging around the box everywhere, still going. Oh, God. Yeah, Canada riding the luck a little bit at the moment.
They are holding on a little. They are holding on a bit.
I think we've had about a 5 minute spell here for Croatia. They're actually starting to control the ball a lot more and actually territorially really pushing onto the edge of the Canadians' box. I would not be surprised. It wouldn't take me by surprise if Canada if Croatia scored a goal.
Martin has benched Trossard, who's been playing so well. Don't get it. Oh. Especially when they need a goal. They need,
it's a great
they were lacking Modric, goals last game. Yeah, Modric has got quality.
Croatia are winning the ball back every time. It's like role reverse from the first 15 minutes here.
They're coming into the game a lot more. That's the only thing, maybe Canada playing the way that they're playing, legs might get tired quickly.
True, or they take a breather. They could catch Croatia on the break.
Yeah,
Croatia don't get the moves right, but they have this time. Kramaric is in. It's a good save from the keeper.
Yeah, it's a good save.
Needed to happen. Wasn't Kramaric.
That needed to be a very, very good strike to beat him from there, though. I do have to say. Yeah, Modric, he's quality. No one doubts Modric's quality.
Again. Souza, a fullback, no? I don't know. Corner's coming in anyway. I think Canada need to see out the half now.
Yeah, getting into the half at 1-0 would be great for them.
Croatia's experience is creeping in. They've got a lot of it. There's a lot of people who've been the full distance in this tournament, in this team right now, so it's definitely...
But what I like from Canada is the lack of fear.
You can score too early in a game, can't you? Oh, chance, Croatia in! It's in! It's a brilliant finish. Corner. It's offside!
Again!
Is it? Oh, is it not? No, it's not. Kramaric has got it this time.
Yeah, it's on. It's on.
Oh, it's been coming, sadly. We did say it then for Canada, but Croatia get a deserved equaliser.
It was deserved. The last 10 minutes have been coming back into the game. I'm gutted about that for Canada because they were playing really well. I backed him.
We said, didn't we?
Do you know what? It makes for a better game. It makes for a better game.
We said, didn't we, that they needed to hold out to half-time maybe because...
It was a very well-worked goal. They kept coming down each wing.
Perisic, great assist.
They were getting space, weren't they, on them wide positions?
It's unfortunate with the first goal, Kramaric. She did put it away well. Oh, through the legs there from Perisic. That's tidy.
Yeah, it's good. It's very good.
Not good.
It's a good finish into the bottom corner.
2 very good goals in this game so far. Very good goals. Now Canada's mettle is going to be tested. They have been good, but Croatia's experience has definitely started to tell over the last 10 minutes, and now we're going to see what Canada are made of, because I think Croatia now will try and push forward in this half and actually
go for the win.
Hammer time. Try and get another one before half-time. How's that going to play on the Canadians going in?
No, I think the Canadians now, they've got to come back up, they've got to start pressing high again, and they've got to try and get another goal.
Can they keep that energy up? Free kick here now to Canada. Oh, Buchanan's not happy. Get off me, he says.
I like the feistiness. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say the goalkeeper should have done better, and he probably should have, but he made a good save before. Mm-hmm. He probably should have done better, I agree. I don't think you should be beaten at your post like that, but...
2 first-half goals deserve 2,000 likes. We said 2,000 likes, a goal, people. You know the score. Let's keep up with it. You're falling behind now. We've kept our promise. We even give you a disallowed goal as well. Effectively, there's been 3 times the ball's at the back of the net.
That's a poor free kick.
Poor free kick.
Very poor
Canada
free
just
kick.
need to just settle.
Do you know
get
what?
A grip
as well,
of the ball.
If Croatia carry on hitting them wings, especially when Canada are getting forward, they're going to get joy.
Both
because they've got players that can technically find players on the run as well, on the break. So let's see. Here we go again.
Oh, is that?
That's what I'm saying. The wings again. They're left behind.
I can't tell who it is at the moment.
Got to get back.
They've got numbers back here, Canada. They've got numbers back.
They got back pretty well, to be fair.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I don't think Croatia have got the pace on the break. They've just got the guile in the final third to find that pass.
They've got good technical players. They've got good technical players that can definitely find the ball better. They need to combine a little bit. I feel like Canada have got the pace, they've got the energy. They need to be a bit more precise in their passing. Yeah,
Kramaric has just done a long buster there down that wing. I've been there before. Chance here for Canada. Have we got it? Oh. foot too far forward. Too heavy. Space in both teams' defence. This bodes well for this game. Both
nearly
teams have to
6K
win
in
this
as well.
game. The draw
Great
is
goal.
no good for either one of these teams.
Sorry, great game. That's what I was trying to say. Great game so far. One of the best ones I've watched on these watchalongs. Actually, I would say the best one I've watched on the
Yeah.
watchalongs. I mean, Spain was great, 7-0, but obviously it was, you know who was winning that early on. But with this one, could go either way.
Canada need to fake an injury to break the play up, says JC. Yeah, they just need 5 minutes with the ball. Just settle down. Just find themselves again. That's what they need to do. Just under 6,000 still with us in the room watching. Cheers everybody for tuning in. It's kicking off here. We knew it was going to be one of them games. It's just a breaking play now for an injury to a Canada player, but 1-1.
It's like they read the super chat.
Yeah, chances at both ends. Croatia really effectively should be 2-1 up. There's a goal that's been disallowed.
It's poor defending.
But yeah,
And
Canada have been caught cold twice.
The keeper should have done better.
Yeah, they've been caught
But it was
cold
a good goal.
twice.
It was a good goal.
But they're still in it. What you guys need to do now is hit that like button and get us to 2,000 likes before half time. It's an easy one. You got over 5 minutes. Oh God, now it's going to be what? How much with injury time?
Quite a lot.
Yeah, we're going to kill it.
The Canadian defence need Beth's glasses. Oh, they do. He was bad defending. Scooby-Doo defending, Baldwin says.
Scooby-Doo.
How far do you think England will go?
Quarterfinals.
France will knock us. Yeah.
I don't see England being... I think England will give France a really good game, and if there's one team I think can take France down, it is England. But I fear that we can get blown away in a 10-minute spell by that French forward line.
Yeah,
That's my fear.
I'd love to say we're going
If we score the first goal against France, I think we can win.
I'd absolutely love to say we're going all the way, and I want us to, but France look good, and I know that's who we're going to come up against.
Canada have been so good in this game, and I can't believe still they've only had one shot on target. It's frightening, that. It's like, on paper, it looks like Croatia are dominating this game. In the last 15 minutes, yes, you could say they are on top. Passes, shots, possession, it's just all Croatia. It just doesn't read that way on the eye test. Totally different game. France will probably outclass England, says Dougie. Yep.
This manager, he's got the hand movements going on. I like him a lot.
He's a meme waiting to happen, isn't he? He's a Pep Guardiola meme, isn't he? Bit of music to it. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box and all that jazz. This is what Canada need to do now. Just pass it around, keep the ball, see the half out, settle down, take a breather, reassess everything, maybe tweak the shape a little bit, because Canada have moved theirs around. They're dominating midfield now.
Yeah, Canada need to change the way that they are.
Steady down. It's very direct. It's like, gotta give them credit. You really do.
I like it. They've got down the pitch.
Yeah, defence is always turned with Croatia.
And do you know what as well? It shows the Croatian team that they can't switch off at all.
That's it. How many times have the Croatians been facing their own goal, chasing forwards back? That's what you want. There has to be a mix though and a blend and that balance. That's the thing. They just haven't found it yet, Canada. But this is good. This is what they need to do.
Keep hold of the ball for a bit.
Keep it. Just pass it around. Settle down. Get the rhythm back. Find yourself. Build your way into the game again. This is exactly what they need to do right now.
When they first started the game, they looked like they'd been caught cold, but now the shape is good.
They've woken up. That's a great ball. Offside. He was, yeah. Play on, says the referee. It's not bad reffing that. I'll take that all day long.
Well, United got a goal from that, didn't they?
Yep.
Remember that one?
You said it, Beth. That's my ultimate fear for Canada in this one. It's like how much energy has been used up.
First half.
Yeah. It's a lot of running, and when you've got technicians on the ball, it can get tiring.
Croatia are better at keeping the ball, aren't they?
This is night and day from the Croatia team. They're in again. It's a chance. It's 2-1. They've punished Canada. Oh my days!
Just as I said that.
Ravinder's there on the edge of the box. I just said it then. Croatia is night and day from the first game. What has happened to this team?
It's like they've suddenly switched on and they've really come into this game, and I don't know what's happened, but it's just the way they can keep the ball. And Canada just keep diving in.
They do. Edge of the box. It's a good finish. It's another great goal.
It's a great finish, but every time a Canadian player dives in, they just pass it from under their feet.
Lavindra again. He's been a thorn in the Croatian Canada defence so far. It's not fair, but football's not fair.
Experience is showing.
Oh, actually, do you know what? I can't really say that in this case because Croatia have been the better team the second part of this first half.
Experience is showing, and I think Canada are just they're very raw, aren't they? The defending hasn't been good.
I said it before. Imagine this team in 4 years. In another 4 years.
The press is good, but the press isn't working to defend. It's not.
It has been the best first half of the World Cup so far. Kiel says 4-4-2
I like the energy of the press, but it's just...
that Canada need to just
every
shut
time
up
they
shop.
dive in, Croatian player gets the ball.
Shut up shop, Canada. Just like, get 10 men behind the ball right now and make sure this doesn't get worse before half-time, because I can see this game going away from Canada very quick. It's like a heavyweight boxer. The challenger has come into it against the champion, knocked him down in the first round and thought, I can take this.
Do you know what, I'm actually happy Croatia have shown a bit of bite about them and some...
Croatia needed to stand up.
Yeah, and because the way they played against Morocco was so dull, but they're playing some nice attacking football now, to be fair to them.
They are. They're looking for a joy to watch right now, Croatia. This is the Croatia that we all knew were a threat. Canada, we said it, they need to keep the ball.
Just when we were speaking bad on them as well earlier on. Come out and shown us.
This is it. They've shut us up. Well, not yet. That first game still rings in my memory of being diabolically crap. But we've got a second half to come yet. We're talking about the coach of Canada. He's going to have to really show something at half-time to G these guys up, because they've played well and they've just been taken apart by a more experienced team that's got a little bit more. Team. Yeah, it's got that little bit more ability. There's raw pace. Oh, we're going again here. No, it's well defended this time. Stop the ball. Keep hold of possession. Oh, he's lost it again. Oh, no.
Bruno Fernandes moment.
Edge of the box. Yeah, there's the ball.
The space that they've got.
Kramaric can pick his spot.
The
wow.
space that they've got. Canada are lucky that didn't end worse.
Oh, God, I'm worried for him now.
It's like chase the football. Defence for the Canadians. The shape is diabolical.
Oh. Damn. Canada look as flat as a steak Canadian right now, Beth. That's where they're at.
They're just chasing the ball too much.
They look deflated. This Croatia team can punish Belgium.
Yeah, if they play like they're doing now, I still stand by the fact the reason why Croatia are playing like this now is because they had to after that goal in the first few minutes.
It's like I said it. You walk in as a challenger into a heavyweight title match. You knock the champion down in the first round. You're thinking, I've got this here, and you just don't realise what you're up against. There's a reason why they're a champion. They're experienced. Croatia have been the distance in this tournament, like I said. We were waiting for them to wake up, and Canada have woken them up. You can score too early.
I still think Canada can definitely get a goal back.
Come on.
They've got a goal for sure.
Buchanan again. It's been quiet for the last 15 minutes through Croatia's dominance. Have we got a decent ball before half-time? Croatia would be happy just to sit back now and just suck this up. 2,000 likes. Cheers, everybody. You know it's right. They make goals. Likes make goals. That's football.
That's football.
Oh, no. He's through. I see the ball a mile off.
It's a great ball.
Oh, he's done well to hold that up there because his strike partner went offside. Canada are back, but danger's not gone yet. Oh, they're strolling around. He's through.
Oh, not again.
Keeper. Same move that Perisic played for the first goal.
Down them wings, they're getting.
Oh, Canada are being tore a new one here. I'm sorry.
They're getting ripped apart down them wings, and I'm not being funny. It's not as if this Croatian team are really quick and young either.
No.
Great finish.
It is. What have we got left? 2 minutes before half-time. Be good for Canada to get a goal. It will just calm everything down. The ref is giving them nothing. Croatia are just breaking it down every time.
Again, they're coming.
This is a worry.
They need half time. They need half time.
It's
big
all
time.
desperations. They're on the ropes right now. They're on the ropes. Croatia are just pressing them every time they get to. Every time they get to the edge of the Croatia box, they come out in numbers, take that risk, win the ball back, and they know that they're lacking numbers at the back, Canada, and they've punished them every single time. One thing I will say is, Croatia were probably thinking that we needed to score another goal.
Yeah.
So like we've said, neither of these teams can afford a draw. And this is Croatia's spell right now. What happens in the second half, whether Canada come out a different team, we will see. But
they need to try and kind of just
yeah,
start off the second half, reshape, regroup,
Steady
be
the ship.
defensively solid, and then try and come break away when they can, I think.
Steady the ship. It's what's needed.
Canada is wide open. Yep, they have been. They have been. I mean, I'm all for attacking football, but the defence has been poor, and that's half time.
Yep, half time is in. People, quickly, half time poll. We forgot to mention it because there was that much action going on.
I know, that's like the first time we forgot about it.
It is. So we want a top 4 best games so far. This is 1 week into the World Cup. What are your best games so far? Give us some ideas. Hit us up in the comment section.
This is my best game so far.
In this World Cup so far, it has to have been 90 minutes.
Okay.
So we can't have this one yet.
England then.
But let us know, guys, what has been your favourite game, or what do you reckon has been the most intriguing, whichever way you want to break it down. Give us some games. We will build a poll and let's see where that vote goes with that. Argentina against Saudi, I think.
France, Denmark. France have looked good.
Yeah.
Spain, Costa Rica. It was a hammering though.
France, Denmark again. A few people picking that one.
Spain, Costa Rica was a hammering, so it's not as if.
No, I know what you mean.
I loved. See, if Japan would have won today, I would have said Japan, Germany. But it's like,
just threw it away, haven't they? But it was a game, as a one-off game though. It was good. Argentina v Mexico. Come on, that was garbage that yesterday. It was a garbage game until
Japan.
a goal went in.
Yeah, Wales-Iran was good.
Yes, it was. It had everything in it. Modric is too good. He got Canada. I missed that. Went off my screen. He got Canada in his pocket.
Serie Bar says Belgium in danger. Croatia only need a draw against them, and then they will be through. That's if it stays like this.
Okay.
Definitely have France, Denmark as one of them.
Poll is coming up in the comment section any second now.
Is producer just picked them?
Yep, yeah, he's picked off what the comment section have said.
I hope Brazil, Serbia's in there.
So
no, it's not. Thank you.
England, Iran, Argentina, Saudi, France, Denmark, Germany, Japan. We'll go with them for now, guys. It's a fun poll. Let's get a couple of thousand at least in this poll.
Personally, for me, I think the Wales-Iran game was good, and I also think Brazil-Serbia was good, just purely for how techy Brazil were. Like that Richarlison goal was brilliant. But I'm going to go out of them options. I'm going to go England.
I actually enjoyed the game I did the other day with Kev. That was a good game.
The one yesterday?
Saudi Arabia v Poland.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia. Poor guys. They should have got more out of the game, shouldn't they?
Yep, 100%. They battered Poland. Even Qatar against Senegal. It's a good game.
Yeah, Germany-Japan was a brilliant game.
Yeah, producer needs to turn his mic off.
Did someone say, Rafa Antonin says, USA versus England was actually nice to watch? Are you mental?
No, it was a poor game. It was a poor game. I mean,
it wasn't even exciting.
USA were the better team for me.
Is he chatting in your ear?
No, he's not. No, not now.
But let's see what people are saying in the poll. Nearly 1,000 votes, and Argentina, Saudi Arabia's got 40% of the vote. I'm surprised at that. It was a good game. I'm
not, because you've got to look at it. Some people will look at this game as like, this could be one of the biggest upsets in World Cup history.
To be fair, do you know what? At the time, I would have said Argentina, Saudi Arabia, but again, Saudi Arabia losing to Poland. Do you know the implications of what's happened? It's like, well, they're probably not going to get through the group now. It's just disappointing.
Portugal against Ghana was a decent game.
It was. Portugal-Ghana was good. Portugal-Ghana was good.
set the tone. We were waiting for one of the African nations to actually hit the straps and actually score a goal. But you're looking at the groups now, there's a lot of twitching going on, there really is. An awful lot of twitching going on in terms of some big names and some decent players actually going home early. I mean, United could have Christian Eriksen going for an early bath. Denmark will struggle now.
That wouldn't...
What is the last game? Is it Denmark,
It sounds
Australia?
bad to say I'd be happy about that, but I think Eriksen could do with the rest, to be honest.
Denmark, Australia, isn't it?
I'm worried about Varane with France massively.
Yeah, he's going a long way. Definitely.
And to be fair, I want Martinez to do well for Argentina, but I was thinking on the plus side, at least he gets a break if they go out, but I think they will go through now. To be fair though, I don't think they look threatening enough to...
They've got no style of play, Argentina.
To get forward. Enzo
freestyle.
Fernandez, did you see him when he came on? How is he not starting?
This is the problem, like
It's
you said with the
imagine
coaches at the
Valverde
start.
and Enzo Fernandez in midfield, because that's the options they have, and they're not doing it.
Canada's coach,
woeful.
Canada's coach could do bits with England's squad, fluid attacking football from a far inferior team. It is, but it's that step up, isn't it? And it's the FA going against, well, not picking an England coach.
Yeah, Maguire against USA, he played well, didn't he?
Who's the best player on the pitch for England?
Man of the match.
Simply because USA played into his hands a little bit, I thought.
It's mad though, when I watch him for England and when I watch him for United, it's two different players.
There's a few players
Is he
like
just
that you could say,
confidence
isn't there?
or what? I don't... International football is slower, I suppose. But...
Yeah, we've seen that
oh yeah,
job.
Valverde's from Uruguay, I got it mixed up. Valverde's brilliant though.
Good
Watched
player.
him again for Uruguay, so good.
That's going to be a tricky game for Portugal.
Yeah, I got it
next.
mixed up, guys. I keep getting mixed up between Uruguay and Argentina.
Yeah, South Americans have got you all twisted. Get us a like, people, as well. Half time. Get voting in the poll. We need them likes up past. We said we wanted 5,000. We're at half time at 2,100 likes. So let's try and get up as close to 5,000 as we can today on the likes, people. Share the video and do subscribe to That's Football. Don't forget, stats partner for this World Cup is the One Football app. We'd have seen them on all of our watch-alongs on the graphics. All your information you need on the World Cup, maybe even domestic football. The FA Cup's going on right now. They've got that covered as well. Your favourite player, stats, team lineups, goal alerts, everything is there on the One Football app. I've been told that they are really nice people at One Football. I'm going to say it, yeah. They are nice. It was in part of my script.
Well, they're sponsoring our watch-along, so they are
yeah,
nice
of course
people.
they are. They're the best people. They're the quickest. I keep saying it. They are the quickest with updates on everything. It pops up every single time. And like I said, app. You've got the knockout phases, you've got the permutations, you've got everything, and they've got all the information and breaking news. And you probably see on there, like people have said in the comment section, there is that little story going on right now regarding Lionel Messi to Inter Miami. Very interesting. Click on the link in the description below, sorry, Beth.
It's all right, don't worry.
Download the app or scan the QR code top right-hand corner while I'm talking about that. But yeah.
I thought you'd done the
Just
One
keeps
Football,
going
but you
on
just
and
keep going it. You want this one shit for yourself.
Need to wrap up. Just in the script they sent me, I had to read.
It is a good app, but oh, nice comment there. Loving the new studio and host. Thank you very much. And one comment that I did get in is whose team of the tournament so far. We probably won't go through the whole team because I don't think you can do it this early. But what players have stood out to you so far?
Stood out for me so far, Cody Gakpo for Holland is definitely one. I think in terms of, obviously it's been the ones you wanted and were expecting to haven't just yet. That's the ones. But obviously Argentina yesterday, I was looking at Enzo Fernandez. He was one of my ones to watch and he got his chance yesterday and shone. He was brilliant.
He's going to end up somewhere.
Oh.
He's going to the top. 21 years old. I actually touted him as my breakout star before the tournament started. So when he got that goal, I was like, yes, one of my predictions might be happening.
Do you know what I've been impressed with? I know going back to England again the other day, but I thought Luke Shaw was solid.
Luke Shaw's been good. Luke Shaw's been good
against USA. I really did.
Him and Maguire were the best two players.
They were. The United players are doing bits in this tournament so far. They really are shining. It's good to see.
It is. I think it's confidence as well from new coach Ten Hag.
I am
playing
impressed
good.
with Alphonso Davies in this game, I must admit.
Yeah, Alphonso
been
Davies has
good.
impressed me. I think, again, just to mention it again, I think Valverde's been brilliant for Uruguay.
Outsider to win the World Cup.
He is good. Outsider?
Who would you take? Says Varun says that in the super chat.
What would you class as an outsider?
I didn't have Spain as having a chance, but I'm looking at them going, possession football in this World Cup works. They're going to be tough to beat.
As an outsider?
Outsiders, it depends. You could say Spain were in the top 5 favourites for this tournament.
I think Spain look very good. I want to see them tonight against Germany, but I like the look of Spain.
Yep.
I don't think there's anyone like any. I don't think any of the lower ranked teams are going to win it. But if I had to say one that you wouldn't think, I would probably actually go with Spain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spain look
No,
good.
Herdman is English. Yes, I know. I'm talking about the FA actually doing a job on proper scouting rather than picking the obvious.
It just being obvious candidate.
Jeez, man, just watching Belgium's defending.
Yes, poor. Yeah, Pedri and Gavi. Players that have impressed me when I watched the Spain game. Pedri and Gavi both looked brilliant. Obviously, I've seen them play for Barcelona, but I've not really had chance to maybe watch tons of them. Seen them in the Champions League and stuff like that, but they really did kind of impress me. Ferran Torres actually impressed me. He looked very good. I don't know if Costa Rica was just so poor, but Ferran Torres impressed me.
Well,
Richarlison, I think definitely
Richarlison
could be
in a Brazil shirt, it's a different animal altogether.
I think he could be a candidate for the Golden Boot, and the reason I'm saying that is he's playing in a very, very good Brazil side, and he's playing up front. And that confidence he's going to get from them 2 goals.
You don't know how bad that ankle is for Neymar. He could get game time.
Oh, he's going to be stay up front, I think, for the tournament. So, yeah, Messi doing what Messi did yesterday. He brought Argentina to that victory, didn't he?
Literally.
That goal was great, and so, a lot of people are downplaying that goal. That goal came out of nowhere in the game. It was very, very good.
The game was hurtling into insignificance completely, and then Messi stood up, hit that one, and that was it. Then there was no way back for Mexico, because I watched Mexico against Poland, and they were garbage. They have nothing up front, and we've said it with a lot of teams in this tournament. Denmark, tidy. We've looked at Croatia today. They've taken their chance. They've got a little bit more up front. If you haven't got that bite up front, if you haven't got that little bit extra up front, then you are going to struggle in this tournament. Because you can have that one player that bails you out. Poland were the same, but they've got Lewandowski, and he was the one who won it against the Saudi Arabians. There's a goal and an assist. It's just a difference. It is the difference.
Valencia again, it's a good shout.
And Valencia's been
done
excellent.
Very well. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, Netherlands could be an outsider. I don't think they're going to win the World Cup, but I did actually have them in my underdog prediction. But I think they've got some good players. I just think when they come up against someone really good, they won't be able to overcome it. But I'm really liking Cody Gakpo. I really am.
He is impressive. He is. Forget, guys, let's try and get 2,500 likes before the second half starts. It's your challenge.
Yeah, the likes are doing super well.
They are, and we will get another goal in the first 10 minutes of the second half if you do that. It's just the way it works. That's football. Carney. Never mind.
You tuned out, Adam. You cringed me out too much.
That's it. You're just having a drink. Behave. Golden Boot winner. Ooh, that's a
I've
tough
just said
one
I
now.
think Richarlison could do it. I honestly do.
You know what? If Spain keep playing the way they're playing, you could easily see one of the Spaniards getting it.
Ferran Torres. It's mad to think. I mean, I've always thought Ferran Torres was a good player, but I don't know if I'm just getting fooled by the game against Costa Rica. That's why I want to watch him again.
This
but
is
he
it.
looked very.
You need the second goal. You need the second game, don't you, just to see and test it? Because the Germans are the Germans. They need a result.
Oh, Mbappe actually. Mbappe could definitely be in for Golden Boot. I forgot about that.
3 goals. He's already leading it.
He is looking good.
Who have we got with 3 goals in so far?
He's looking very good.
Enner Valencia, Mbappe. Is that it? They're the leading 2.
I think they are. Yeah.
Yeah, because you got a few on 2. Obviously, Hackball's on 2.
Is
You've got
Taremi still
Richarlison
on 2? I mean, I don't think Iran will. Yeah, Taremi's done 2. Yeah, I think.
Scenes when Phil Neville benches Messi. Oh God, can you imagine Phil Neville managing Lionel Messi?
Don't.
Oh, how
It'd
football
just be
can
so
work
weird,
in wonderful
wasn't
ways.
it?
Oh my days, that would be a sight to see. It really would.
Japan bottled it terribly today against Costa Rica. They did. Come on, Canada, please come back. Yeah,
Oh, we're going to see.
we hope so.
We are going to see. The poll is winning hands down for Argentina at the moment versus Saudi Arabia. Had a 2-1 in the opening game for both of them two teams. I don't think anyone's going to bring that back. Well over 3,000 votes in the poll.
Ooh, Portugal, Uruguay tomorrow night. I'll be keeping my eye on that one.
I think Portugal could come unstuck.
Uruguay didn't look great against
I know,
Korea.
but solid.
They really did. Korea were good though, and to be fair, Uruguay definitely have players that can hurt you. They have Nunes.
And they
He
do
just
wake
looks
up
like he needed
eventually, don't
about 5 or 6 chances to get on the score sheet. If that changes, if Valverde in midfield look good, I mean, they've got Suarez looked old. I'm not gonna lie.
He
When I
is,
watched
that's
that game.
why. He is.
Yeah. Pelestri didn't really have a touch.
No.
I think he put one chance in, that was decent, but he was out of the game a lot.
Mbappe player of the tournament so far.
Yeah, for
Well,
me, he
Does
is.
look that way. I can't really disagree
We
with
need
that.
to see
Second
Brazil
half
play
is
again.
off.
We need to see Brazil play again because they've only played one, haven't they?
Yeah, that's it.
Brazil
I think
tomorrow
we'll know
against
by
Switzerland.
tomorrow. We will know by tomorrow. Yep, we are on at 45 and 15 seconds, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's everyone sinking in, just to give you guys a chance to stay in with us so you know we're not 10 seconds cheering behind you when the goal goes in.
Nearly 4,000 votes in Argentina, Saudi Arabia have taken it with 43%. So, interesting. It was a good game, and the fans after, the Saudi Arabian fans were brilliant.
Epic, absolutely epic. That is what it's all about. Okay, guys, let's get
Where
to
are you both from accent-wise?
Mancunians.
Yep.
Right here, hometown. Just outside Old Trafford. That's where we are now. But yeah.
Let's see if Canada can change the way these games go in. Let's hope they can.
I'm looking to see if they've changed the shape at all anyway. It does look like the 4-4-2 out of possession again. Three midfield further forward, maybe one a bit deeper. That might be a new ploy. Just the way I'm looking at the
The
shape
manager
at the
will
moment.
change something for sure.
He has to, just to try and get a grip. It does look like it's a 2, then a 3, a bit narrower, and then a 1 in front of the defence. But Croatia again, though, down the wings, that's where they've been dangerous. Is it right that they go a bit narrow?
They definitely need to be wary of that, Canada, and I'm sure the manager will have picked up on it.
Definitely.
Might be keeping his full-backs back a little as well now. They were getting up the pitch quite high. Let's see if they carry on doing that.
Well, thing is you can do it for a certain amount of time, but there is going to be a moment eventually where Canada just have to go gun-ho because they could be going out.
Right, said Ralph, said too bad Mbappe stayed in the French league, could have been a good one. Well, he's only young. I have no doubts he's going to move from PSG. Apparently he wants to move soon, doesn't he? But he signed that contract.
Wants to do a lot of things, doesn't he?
Yeah, he signed that contract. It'd be good to see him in the Prem. I have to admit it would be, but a lot of people would be against that. Portugal just lost their best CDM to injury, Danilo.
Just looking at the group now for this one, it's like Canada cannot afford this to get any worse. Rock bottom on 0 points if it stays the same. Belgium ahead of them. No, actually, if it stays as it is, Canada are out the World Cup. It's as simple as that. Just looking at it there. I'm looking at where they are compared to Belgium. I'm not thinking about Croatia actually being on 4 points and Morocco being on 4 points. There's going to be a stage in this game, Beth, where Canada have to go all-out attack. Chance here now. Buchanan, poor cross. Where's the crossing gone from the first 10 minutes? Second chance. Buchanan. Into the back stick. Oh,
why
he's
has
put
he
it across. He's put it across the box. He's been unselfish. I can't see who it was who did it, but another chance here for Canada. Is he going to swing his foot at it? Is he going to swing at it? Yes! Oh, it's
Oh, God, I thought that was
I've got
in.
everyone excited.
I thought that was bottom corner. Not bottom corner. I thought that was...
Oh, good effort.
No, yeah, I thought he was going...
Oh, that's about... Oh, he scraped the paintwork off there.
It's a brilliant effort.
He's very, very close. Oh, you'd be absolutely... That would have been the perfect start to the second half. Excellent effort. Just broke on the edge of the box.
I think I told you, Canada can get a goal back in this.
It's another fast start for him, isn't it? That's what it is. Another fast start. Who was it who hit the shot, actually, for Canada? That's it. I think it's... Have they made a substitute at half-time?
I didn't see one. Also, back on
Yeah,
someone
they
that
have.
said...
Larin's come off. That's right.
Is
Right, it was a
Danilo
substitute.
Pereira actually injured for Portugal, by the way?
Osario is the substitute who's come on, who's just had that effort.
Oh, Osario.
He's come on
he
for
the one that
Larin.
had the effort?
I didn't see the
Interesting.
substitution.
Is that an injury?
I don't know. It might have been tactical. Not sure. They made 2 substitutes at half-time. Canada, I didn't pick up on that.
Too busy in conversation.
Yep. Kone and Osario are actually on the pitch for Canada right now.
Yeah, he's made some changes. He knew that it was going poorly. Fair enough to him.
Like people, I'll tell you what, if we like 2,500 before 55 minutes, I think Canada get another opportunity. I'm not telling you if they're going to actually put it away though, but I've just got a feeling something's going to happen early doors in this second half. Oh, chance. Told you, people, I told you. There's a chance coming.
The back on the front foot. Is that front foot?
It's all right, Mark swore before. You can make a mistake.
Front foot. It's like the start of the first game.
Uh-oh, counter-attack problems. This is it. How much do you push it as Canada early doors with a chance that you could just be out of sight? Oh, someone's got to anticipate that cross. Recycled down.
I'm surprised no one got on the end of that.
Oh, it's a great ball. Oh,
Spilled.
keeper does all right this time. Buchanan trying to take it away and relieve the pressure.
Buchanan looks good. He needs to get back into the game. He faded off a little bit in that second half, didn't he? They've had some maple syrup at half time.
They've had something.
And they've got the energy back, and it's like they've replayed the first half.
That isn't good goalkeeping, actually. I'll take that back. He looked like he totally bottled that there then.
Everyone's laughing at me.
Mind in the gutter. First yellow of the game, Buchanan takes out the Croatian midfield and... Oh, I tell you what, that's more than a professional foul. He's lucky.
Yeah, he is.
He's done that. He's no attempt to play the ball.
He looks like he's been wound up all game though, doesn't he?
That, for me, I think... Oh, he's lucky there, you know. In another World Cup, when the refs weren't being as lenient, I think they'd have a look at that.
It has been quite lenient this World Cup.
It's been soft reffing, hasn't it?
It was a cynical foul.
It was. Guys, I'm not happy. Why are you not liking? Like the video? Seriously. Get on it. I'll give you a chance. Just watch this now. Croatia will score. Watch it. I'm telling you. It's because you didn't like it. Oh, there you go. That's a bit better. Thank you. In comes the cross. I'd say it was going to be some players blowing.
Yeah,
Very soon
I
in
do
this
think.
game.
I do think Croatia might run out of steam potentially. We'll see.
Possession is still favourable in Croatia. 54%, 46. Similar passes though. Canada just under 300, Croatia just over. And most importantly, everybody, we've had 3 goals already. We're only 52 minutes into the game. This is what happens when you don't do well in your first game. Everything becomes pressure cooker time.
Oh.
What have you got? Here we go.
Nice.
Down the right hand side.
Take it at him. Get the ball in the box.
We do need a cross. Davis.
This is where Croatia keep ending up picking the ball back up off them.
Every time.
If they slow down, they end up getting the ball back. They need to either speed the attack and just get the ball in the box, or be more precise with the passing.
They keep going central, and they've given up on the wide. They've got a better chance. They've always got cover if it breaks down, if they lose it wide.
Yeah.
But they're losing it centrally, and Croatia are just devastating them every time they go forward. Honestly, it looks like Croatia are going to score with every attack at the moment. They've opened them up again.
That again was poor.
Modric in down the back. It's got to be over. Oh, the keeper has saved Canada.
It's a great save. But honestly, again, down the wing, he gets completely lost.
Yeah.
If I'm the manager, I'm saying stick with your man.
There's no cover from the midfield at all.
Yeah,
I don't know who it is, just sauntering around there. Number 15, is it? To check who that was there, if it was 15.
It's completely open, again, down the wings, and that's what was happening in the first half. And a great save from the keeper. He made up for that. 15,
Kone there. He's come on as a substitute in the second half. And he's just wandering around like a lost soul there. He's not covered his full back. He's not got back into the box to cover the cross. So I'd be fuming as a manager.
Apparently the crowd was booing the keeper. He made one, he could have done better on one of the goals.
Oh man, Croatia.
Wow, the defending from Canada is poor.
Yep, this is the problem they've got. They're trying to play out from the back. They're being picked off.
It's not working.
They got lucky with that one. Croatia are picking them off. They're letting Canada have the ball, it would seem now.
Do you know, when I said that I think Canada could beat England at the start, or they still obviously have an opportunity, but the more I've seen the game go on, I think if Southgate played it right, our attackers would completely do them on the break. They are. If Canada come up against a team with some really good attacking talents, they are going to get punished.
Saying that here. Sorry, Owen. Lays it back. Buchanan, edge of the box. Finish! Oh
my God.
That's close.
It is very close.
He saved that. I think he saved it.
He saved it, and it's a yellow.
And Lovren's got a yellow. Are they getting a free kick here, an advantage? Jonathan David, was that his shot on the edge? Or was he taken out?
Two brilliant saves in the space of 5 minutes.
Osario, brilliant. Buchanan across the box. Jonathan David, it is a save from the keeper. I think this is going just in.
Yeah, it's dipping.
Oh, the keeper's made a good save.
Great
wow,
save.
Great effort from Jonathan David.
If that's anywhere not in the middle of the goal, it's going in.
Oh. Lovren in the book as well now.
Yeah, Canada don't deserve to be eliminated. I agree. They just need to sort their defensive heads out.
Can they get anything from this corner? Here we go. Oh, God, I can see the memes already with that guy. What happened there?
Yeah.
Oh, no, Buchanan. Is it Buchanan there? What is that Canadian player doing? Bottling that there on the edge of the box. Sorry if I'm getting the names wrong for people. I'm just trying to pick it out.
What is the score prediction, by the way, Adam, at this point? I'm going to go for 2-2.
I think 3-1 to Croatia.
Dear.
Sadly.
Score again.
I don't want it to be, but I can't ignore what I'm watching right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm always so biased to what I want.
Yeah. I have to be realistic. Canada can score.
I'm gonna go 3-2 to Croatia. Although I want to back Canada, but
see, I think even if
every opportunity Croatia gets, they should be putting it away.
You might not be a million miles away with that, because I think even if Croatia score, I don't think Canada are going to stop. I think it could be one of them, like Portugal, Ghana, when it goes 3-1 to 3-2, and it gets a bit nervy, and Canada push everything forward.
Probably having a nosebleed, guys. Everyone asking why. Oh, he's just passed it to the Croatian player, the keeper.
Can't make mistakes like that. That's poor from Croatia, though. There, you've got to take advantage of them moments. Yeah. This is end to end.
I think that's tiredness, though.
It is. Both teams are looking knackered now.
Oh my God, it is end to end.
Alphonso Davies, what's he got? Edge of the box, great ball. Buchanan, wrong choice. Should have laid it.
He should have.
And now they're outnumbered again. It's that decision making on the edge of the Croatians' box that's killing Canada at the moment.
Well played.
That's better. Keep hold of the ball. Canada spending a lot more time in Croatia's half. This is good to see. This is the breather that they needed.
Yeah, guys, people use a tampon to go up your nose when you have a nosebleed in sport all the time because it soaks up the blood.
Yeah.
It's not a new thing.
This is exactly what Canada needed to do in the first half right now. keep the ball, take the breather, settle the game down, stop the franticness. I'm convinced they would have gone in 1-1.
Do you know what? This game has been the best watch-along game that I've had.
Yep. They've lost the ball there. Alphonso Davies has had a poor start to the second half. He's lost all rhythm.
He looks better on the break, doesn't he, than defensively?
Yep. And Canada have won it back, though, to the credit. That's a good ball to Buchanan.
And to be fair
he tried the Megs. Almost. Oh.
They've got confidence. And to be fair to Alphonso Davies, he's running up and down the pitch every minute, isn't he? Like, his energy levels.
There is a war cry here from the bench from Canada. Honestly, this game is just going to go off. This last 30 minutes or so. People, get like in the video as well. If you want more goals, I told you, you got to put more likes in. It's as simple as that. I do think now, though.
Yeah, Mark will be gutted he's not got this game, but you know what? You needed at least one.
Yeah, deserves not to have this one. He's had too many good ones already.
I wish I wasn't Canadian so I could enjoy this game, says Andrew Fletcher. Yeah, if you're a Canadian fan now, and I am supporting him for this game, but if you're an actual Canadian fan, you're going to be...
In the words of the great man...
On the edge of your seat.
Squeaky bum time. Squeaky bum time for the Canadians right now.
Oh yes, we've got Kev in the chat, Man United fan cam. I nearly did it again.
That's football friends.
I nearly did it again. Fan cam, that's football friends in a high-pitched voice. Adam, you can do the high-pitched voice.
High pitch. Are we supposed to say that? Yeah. That's football friends in a high-pitched voice.
You know what you go, friends.
Oh, right. That's football friends. In the high-pitched voice, Kev. Right, I see where you're going now. There's no friends on this pitch right now. This is do or die for both teams. Canada need to not lose this game to give themselves any chance of progressing. If it stays as it is, sadly the Canadians are out of the World Cup. Croatia, well, put themselves in a good position then to go into the game against Belgium. Just needing a draw to qualify.
They've got another sub coming on Canada. It looks like Hoylett is coming off the
Junior
bench.
Hoylett, remember him? Back in the old days, he was a bit of a journeyman, wasn't he?
Yeah, I've seen a few journeymen in this World Cup. We were watching Australia the other day, and Moy was on, and I was like, he's been everywhere.
I think he's in
is it Celtic?
Division 2.
He's at Celtic now, I think.
All over the place. But like I said, it's a chance to put yourself back on the market this World Cup.
Again, he's off on his bike.
Oh, he's almost got round them there, Alphonso. Oh, don't injure yourself. He's just hot air. He just doesn't stop. Does not stop. If you can control Alphonso Davies,
who is
just
like playing for now?
I think he's
Reading.
Yeah, no. Been there a while, I think now actually. I thought he was talking about that Australian player then. Oh, great turn.
Oh, that's a free kick.
There,
Just on the edge.
Alphonso Davies again. This is getting interesting.
I remember Hoylett back in his Blackburn days.
Yep. Premier League regular.
Love the content, guys. Thanks for doing Watchalong in this World Cup. Helps when you can't watch but want to keep up. Yeah, exactly. Love it.
It's all about.
We love watching it with everyone, don't we?
Yeah.
It's good to kind of have.
It's good to have the interaction alongside.
Yeah.
But guys, you're still not liking the video. Like seriously.
Adam's gonna come for you, all of you.
Not good. At least give me 3,000 before 75
Do you know what
minutes.
he got a good amount of likes yesterday, and now he's.
It's just burnt out, haven't we? It's just burnt out. It's just tiring pressing that fun button, isn't it? Bonzo's gone for it.
That was poor.
He's seen the headlines and gone for it.
Put a cross into the box.
They've got good headers of the ball as well. That's the thing.
I know. If you're any kind of attacker in that box, then you're gutted about that. Or even a defender, because you know the heights and that. If you're Jonathan David, you're gonna be fuming.
Nick says, staring at our beautiful faces.
Adam will love that one.
It's not beautiful.
Justin
It's old.
Tell that to the amount of selfies he takes every day. This one, with the selfies, worse than me.
Got to get a selfie at every stadium you go to. It's what it's all about.
Justin Witsky says, proud to say I've been here for every watch-along so far. Wow, that's great. Thank you.
Brilliant stuff. Cheers for that, mate. That's what it's all about. The community and the regulars, the members. We have a few of them on That's Football as well as the United Stand. We have a lot of Canadian followers on the United Stand. I've met quite a few outside Old Trafford, big United fans. I am praying for you guys right now that you can pull this together and get this next goal just to keep yourselves in with a chance at least.
Look at the fans, loving that.
Come on, Canada. There's a moment in this game for you. You've just got to take it.
Jay Harvey says, classic case of scoring too early.
We said it, didn't we?
Can
you score too early?
It woke Croatia up, didn't it?
Oh, just give them the kick up the arse that they needed. And as good as getting a goal in any game at any time is, there's times when you're like, oh, maybe we could have done with that in about half an hour.
Yeah.
Sort of lead your opponent into a false sense of security sometimes by not scoring, and then bang. But I guess can't be choosers. You take a goal whenever you can. At least 200 people listen to me on the likes. Yeah,
they did. Everyone's scared of Adam.
That's what's happening.
Well, they want the goals, that's what it is.
Yeah, true. We all want goals. I think we're best putting a new poll up.
Yeah, because we want...
Who is getting the next goal?
Yeah, we want a goal in the second half. No second half goal yet.
We are going to put the poll up. Thanks for all the votes on the previous poll. Over 6,000 of them, which Argentina, Saudi Arabia have won, which is the best game of the World Cup so far. Next poll up is just a simple one. Who's scoring the next goal?
Someone put in the chat, when are we going to get fans in the studio and where do you apply? That should be happening at some point. We do want to get fans in, don't we?
Step by step, people. We will bring out and push out the production. It is obviously a bit crazy. World Cup has just come and the organisation trying to put the studios together and everything has just been a bit mental. So, yeah, we are on it. Don't worry. The production will be going up, different levels, all the time.
Again, it's just a bit messy from Canada.
Yeah, this poll is going to be really interesting. Where are people's hearts and heads at?
You know what I voted for, don't you?
Oh, it's 47, 53%. It's close.
You know who I voted for.
Yep.
I always go with my heart. And that does...
Trip you up all the time.
Yeah, it does. It does.
What have we got left? So we're on about 25 minutes to go, plus injury time, which there hasn't been any major stoppages for at the moment. Is it the end of Canada, or can we get the goal?
I think...
Oh, good defending. It's getting tighter now, this game. I just fear that breakaway from Croatia because Canada have to go for it.
Got a bit of Canadian and USA rivalry in the chat.
Come on, Canada. As a Canadian, I hope the US don't win anything.
Well, that was a comeback from someone from the USA saying, as an American, I hope Canada don't win anything, so...
Rivalries are there. Banter is there. It's all good. But you stop liking the video.
I think you've got everyone... Oh, to be fair, how many people are watching?
Over 5,000 still in the boom. Stayed that way all the way.
Blatantly ignoring you, Adam.
They just don't like it. They just like being told what to do. No one does, do they?
Maybe they don't like the video. They don't like it.
They do like it. They love it.
How far could Ecuador get?
Do you know what it is?
They get knocked out when they have England in the next round.
I figured out what it was. I figured out what it is now. There isn't a love button.
Yeah, if there was a love button, we'd be smashing it.
I love the video instead of just liking it. That's what it is. YouTube need to get onto that.
A little bit like Facebook.
Yeah, YouTube need to get onto it. There needs to be a love button. If it's that good, you need to have options of how much you like in the video.
Again, nearly.
The problem I'm seeing with this game now is Canada are just not creating the opportunities. They're not getting anywhere near shooting oppositions now. Croatia just seem happy to sit right now and pick off what comes.
Question, this might be, I don't know if this is disrespectful or not, but do Canadians call it soccer or do they call it football?
I think it's soccer. Someone tell us in the chat.
Because obviously I know in America it's...
In a minute though, Canada, trouble
well
in
played,
time.
keeper.
So keeper's out again. Keeper's done all right in the second half. Come on, Canada. Yeah, the shape for Croatia is very, very solid.
Oh, it's 50-50 on the poll. And that's with nearly 1,000, just over 1,200 votes.
Tightest poll we've had.
People are saying soccer or both. So soccer still runs into America, not into America, into Canada.
Oh, this is a 50-50, this right now.
Soccer.
How much do you risk? How much do you risk knowing that if you don't change anything, you're out of the World Cup? What minute do you say, right, we have to just go for it and take our chances?
Well, I think Canada
you
are
play
trying.
passes like that, you end up just killing it yourself.
I think Canada are trying to do that, Adam. I think they are leaving everything behind. They just can't get the second goal.
I don't know. I'm thinking we need... I'm thinking sacrificing the defender for a midfielder right now.
Really? I think they just get cut open.
Chance.
Game
Over.
Yeah,
that cruel moment.
that is complete game over. It's him again. He's been brilliant. Kramaric has been...
Producer's giving you a yellow card for messing with your necklace for the microphone hitting it.
Oh, sorry. But,
oh, guys, I'm devastated.
honestly,
I'm gutted.
I'm gutted for Canada because that is complete game over.
That is it. The Canadians look like they're going out barring an absolute miracle.
Yeah,
Croatia have turned up. Kramaric has had an absolute blinder.
They'll be gone. They're gone now. It's over.
I seen Croatia picking them off, but I didn't see it from a simple cross like that. The Canadians defending just...
It's woeful. Do you know what? They only got themselves to blame looking back at this game. Going forward, they've looked threatening and the pace has been good, the energy has been good, but the shape just keeps falling apart.
Oh, God.
Ball chasing. That's what it's been.
They've been lazy at the back this second half even more. They're just not switched on to the threat that's there from Croatia. You have to have a side of your game, even though you're pushing on, to just keep a watch of what's happening. And Croatia they've picked them off at will every single time.
Yeah,
And
it could get worse.
Damage limitations now, I think, for Canada. They need to shut the door. There's too much space. Canada can literally fill the boots. There it is. Oh my God, how is that not in the net?
Should have done better.
Play on. No, he's given the foul.
Kramaric has done brilliantly, to be honest.
Kramaric could go to the top of the leading goal scoring chart right now.
He could.
Oh. Someone needs to be anticipating that touch from Kramaric there in the box as well.
Don't write off the oldies.
No.
That's what you would say. I was confident on Canada. Maybe this just shows how bad Belgium are. Honestly.
Well, Belgium have not performed in either game for me. Canada should have won the first game, and I think they'll rue that. Jonathan David is off. Is that a sign that it's damage limitations? He's not had a massive impact. Kramaric, the double scorer, the brace scorer, he's off. He's put Canada to the sword today. He's been unfortunate. He should have had a hat-trick.
Oh, is he coming off now, yeah?
Yeah, he should have had a hat-trick. He had one disallowed, slight offside, 2 goals, but he has put his country right back in this World Cup.
Again, I say it again with Croatia. They're just so precise on the ball. Their midfield is their strongest suit, and their midfield is completely out-dominated.
The Canadians have given too much space.
Yeah. And I think that Croatian midfield on its day can give a lot of teams problems, to be honest with you. I didn't see much of it in the Morocco game, but today they've come to life. And it's how precise they are with the football. But don't get me wrong, Canada's defending has been woeful. Yeah, Jonathan David PR spin is over. I'm gonna have to have a frank conversation with my friend Fabrizio about this.
Yeah.
Jonathan David hype, because he...
I mean, his numbers domestically are good.
Every show.
It is. I mean, today's been the Alphonso Davies show for Canada. Maybe some better deliveries into the box.
I do think, though, over 2 games, you've not seen much of him.
No, not enough. Not enough to say big move on the way.
Especially, yeah.
Alphonso Davies.
You'd like to see him get involved with the build-up a bit more as well.
Tell you what, you take Alphonso Davies as a right back, wouldn't you?
Left back, innit?
He's playing on the right now.
Is he playing on the right?
Yeah. Tell you what, versatile players. It's not my bag, but I think Canada are just hoping for anything right now. Good header, good hold up, good cross.
Ooh,
Oh, it's a chance.
he's offside.
Oh, yeah, did look it.
Marin Mariga says, why does everyone dismiss Croatia as one of the favourites? No one thinks they can win, but most people pick England over them despite their better history. To be honest,
I don't agree with that one.
no, neither do I.
I don't agree with that one. Croatia performance in the first game showed why. England beat them in the Euros. I do think they've got qualities. I think Canada have played into their hands today.
Well, someone said it might keep David's price down. To be fair, yeah, I don't think you can judge someone off 2 games, but from what I've seen, nothing's really impressive.
Let's not forget the euphoria of Canada being back in the World Cup again and the excitement and wanting to do well. And sometimes it just overshadows the system, the instruction, what you're supposed to be doing on the pitch. It just gets a little bit too much emotionally for you, and I think that's what's happened to a few of these Canadian players. Croatia, a very experienced team, like I said at the start, and I think they've just used their experience in this game and it's won the day.
I'm going to say your 3-1 predictions on. My 3-2's still on as well, but I don't think they're going to get a goal back, Canada.
I can actually see Canada scoring, Croatia scoring again.
So do I. I think Canada are definitely written off now, but I hope I'm wrong.
It's a tough pill to swallow, it really is, for the Canadians, but the World Cup is over.
Is that it if they lose here?
Yeah, they're out. They're out. So the group as it stands right now.
Yeah, Modric at 38, by the way.
Yeah.
It's just incredible.
As it stands right now.
He might not have the best pace in the world, but
yeah,
the way he can move a football is ridiculous.
They will have a say in this World Cup in terms of who goes through Canada, because they play Morocco next. So it's Morocco and Croatia now as it stands on 4 points apiece. Canada are on 0. So they cannot qualify. Belgium on 3. So Croatia against Belgium. Croatia still have to win, because if Belgium beat them, let me just work this out
so
actually now.
I think it potentially could be Morocco and...
No, Croatia have to win the last game, because if Morocco beat Canada by a better goal difference and Belgium get the result against Croatia, then the goal difference for Morocco will see them qualify ahead of Croatia.
I think you could see
Belgium take Croatia's
Belgium
place.
going out, you know, because I think
that's how massive that Morocco win was today. Wow.
Croatia, if they play like this against Belgium and not the way they did against Morocco, I think they'll definitely take them.
It's a shame. Gutted for Canada. I think it could get worse. It really could get worse for him. The kamikaze defending is unforgivable. There needed to be that moment after the goal where they just...
James Jacobs says Morocco are going through. I think they will. That point today, them 3 points today will be massive for them.
With the pressure off for Canada, do you reckon they play a bit easier against Morocco? Go out with a bang?
I'm not sure.
You have to be aware of it.
They can definitely get out the Moroccan defence.
Yeah. I don't think Morocco are as good on the ball as what Croatia are, and they won't punish them as much.
It's just... I just think the Canadian defence has been poor. The shape... I think Ricky would be screaming at this, the shape of Canada.
Yeah, he'd be dying.
He would be. He'll be watching this game.
Oh, they're in again here. Oh, it's a chance for 4.
Done.
Gotta be. Saved by the keeper.
Great save.
It should have been 4-5-1 this game.
Yeah.
Buchanan doing bits again down the right-hand
Croatia
side.
running it. Absolutely running
Chance
it.
though
That's a
here. If they
good
play the
ball
cards
through.
right, Canada. They're in.
Get on side, get on side. Yeah.
They're in. They're inside the box. It's not good enough. Is there anyone on the edge?
The quality just isn't there, is it, when they get into the box?
No, I just don't. I think the counter attack from Croatia has scared them now. It's not getting the same numbers going forward. I think we could possibly end the poll there, Mr. Producer, seeing as though Croatia have scored. Everyone jumped on that with 63% now. I think we should do a new poll for this group in particular.
Who's going through?
Who's going through out of the three possibles? Morocco, Croatia and Belgium, as it stands, are the only ones that can qualify. I think we make a poll on that right now. It could go either way. Looking at how teams have played, there's 1 point between the three teams. Who's going through? Croatia. We've got to pick two, haven't we, out of the three. So what you've got to do is you've got to pick two of Croatia, Morocco and Belgium. Two of them are going through. Which ones?
Which ones are you going for?
Yep, the poll will be there with all three teams. Let's see. I do think the Canadians will come back another day. I think they're a young team. First time back in the World Cup, like we said. Another 4 years. I expect them to be a little bit stronger, a bit more experienced. I think that's good. But yeah, big learning curve today.
This is going to be Croatia just holding out the rest of the game, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. We've seen it. Just shy of 3,000 likes, everybody. Let's get that over 3,000.
Been a good game, very good game.
It has 4 goals.
And you know what?
Goals in
Despite
each
the
half.
scoreline being what it is, and it deserves to be that way. It could have been more. Canada have still had chances, and they've come out fighting. They had confidence.
There you go. That's the poll up now in the chat, people. Who's going through in Group F? Which team? So the two with the best percentage will be the two that we're going through. It's kind of like a weird one in terms of voting because we need to pick 2 teams ideally, but seems though it's a YouTube vote and there's limited spaces there in the poll.
Well, Belgium has already got the least amount of votes.
Yeah. I think I'll go, yeah. People are going Croatia, Morocco, I think. I think the performances from Belgium are what's putting people off.
Yeah, massively. I think Belgium just don't look exciting at all.
No, they
like,
don't.
At all.
They don't look like there's a connection or a style of play, does it? Or like a
But then again,
system.
teams that have them players like how Croatia have Modric, Belgium have Kevin De Bruyne, they have them game-changing players. So
Belgium have a few.
you definitely can't write them off.
The realisation of Croatian fans in the stands there that they are going pole position right now. Top of the group as it stands, having scored more goals than Morocco. That's the only reason they are top. Goal difference is the same, but it then goes off goals scored if the points and goal difference is level. So scoring goals actually does benefit you in this World Cup. I can't understand why I've had so many 0-0 draws. Kevin in the chat, super chat, cheers. Kevin, you thought it would be easy to beat us, but forgot you had Southgate in charge. Cheers for the US, loving the new studio. Kevin, cheers for that, mate. Thanks for all the praise, but honestly,
I know USA fans that were praying for Foden not to come on.
I think USA are going out.
It was like though. Honestly, not bringing Foden on was. I don't want to go road around. I spoke about it a lot.
I did pick USA when we did our predictions as our dark horse.
Do you think USA are going out?
I think Iran. I just
think
got
Iran
a
can beat
feeling.
them?
I just got a feeling you cannot.
I did say Iran's performance against Wales, they're definitely capable of getting second in the group. Exactly. Why are the Americans celebrating a 0-0 draw? Come on now. You're better than that.
Yeah, like I said, I do believe the USA team and USA and Canada in another 4 years in the next World Cup, I think will be strong. I just think they're both too young right now, and the experience especially in the knockouts, if
Well,
either
it's
one
getting
did
big.
get
The
through.
football, money into football is definitely getting bigger over there.
I think seeing that USA did not look out of place playing alongside England. I just looked at that second half against Wales and I thought, do they get up for the big games but then switch off? I mean, if I looked at Canada and I looked at USA, I wouldn't have thought Canada finished ahead of them in qualifying,
Yeah.
but they did. So there is something there. And let's be honest, USA's record against England in knockout competitions is very...
It's woeful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't think we've still not beat them.
No, we still not beat them in knockout.
I'm American. I think Iran will park the bus. They only need a draw to advance, and the US need a striker. Yeah, could happen. Ooh.
Fisticuffs. Yellow cards. Yellow cards are flying now. Check out on the One Football app as well, people. You can see in your graphic there, you get a little yellow card next to each player's little symbol there as well. Substitutes are also there as well on the graphics. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Drop down into the description below, download the One Football app. Promise you will not regret it, and it's free. Just do it anyway.
85th minute. Do you reckon we're going to get another goal?
I do think there's another goal
Ooh,
in this.
Just as I'm saying that.
Canada have just been professional in the second half. They've known exactly what they're doing. 3 changes now just to take the sting out of it, hopefully. Tell you what though, one more goal for Canada and it's going to be a manic last 5 minutes.
Yeah. Imagine if they did it.
It would be a brilliant end to this game.
I can't see it happening though. As much as I want it to happen, I cannot see it happening. Like we said, Croatia's experience is there, isn't it?
They got the early... They just reacted well, Croatia, to the early goal. They really did.
All the subs coming now, a bit of time
There's a bit
wasting.
of game management going on right now. Perfect timing. Perisic making his way.
Sorry, guys.
Who we say is man of the match for this one then, Beth? You giving it Kramaric?
Kramaric, yeah. I mean, I do think Modric was very good, but I'm going to give it Kramaric for the goals.
Important goals.
Yeah, very important.
Good finishes as well. Modric deserves the standing applause that he's getting walking off right now. Still pulling strings at 38. Deary me.
His longevity's been so consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, 3 of the big guns come off there.
That's it. That's what Croatia see the game as now. They think it's over.
Yeah, Kovacic Kovacic has been very good, yeah.
Industrious, definitely. That little run he made in the first half, I couldn't believe it was him.
Orsic is a baller. Can't believe he's only just coming on. We've seen that a lot of these tournaments, haven't we? We've seen important players only come on in the last few minutes, but yeah, I mean, Southgate's case, not coming on at all.
You know what happens, Beth? These big football stars don't like coming on for 3 minutes, do they? Hang on.
Oof.
Oh, almost. Just needs a bit more zip on that through pass. Oh, good tackle back. Still going. It's just battle hardened. That's what I would say Croatia are. No other way around.
They know, they're seeing this game out.
Yeah. 3,000 likes, everybody. I'll just have to settle for that.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of Canadians very disappointed today.
I think that's a good number.
It is. Very good. Give yourselves a pat on the back, people. Give yourselves a pat on the back.
Name a better active 38-year-old player than Modric. You can't. I can't right now.
No. You're struggling. Especially in the midfield area.
Yeah, midfield.
And you look at the likes of Ronaldo and Messi and Bale. You've got to do so much more.
Yeah, it's such it's striker's important position on the pitch
He's
as well.
coming up to 38. We know he's
midfield.
37 going on 38. God's sake, people. Oh, statos. The time he plays football again for his club, pretty certain he's around 38.
Oh, he's 37.
He is 37, I know that, but still. If he's 37, it means he's close to 38. We'll go with that.
Mm-hmm.
Still, name a better 37-year-old.
Don't get into this debate. Don't get into this debate.
CR7 is much better. There you
Oh,
go.
to be fair,
First one.
Modric has only just turned 37 in the last couple of months, so I did think he was 38, but yeah.
Thiago Silva.
Yeah, Zlatan 40 or 41. How old is Zlatan now?
Oh, he's getting on.
There's some good footballers that are still going right into the late 30s.
Modern day football now, isn't it? It'll last a lot longer.
Especially if you look after yourself.
Yeah.
Imagine Rooney still playing now. Yeah, Zlatan's 41. It's a shame that Sweden are at the World Cup, isn't it?
Sweden, Austria, Italy. Lots of big guns.
Don't you think it's mad that them type of teams aren't in the World Cup, but you see the likes of Costa Rica who just...
Oh, Croatia are through.
again.
Is this icing on the cake?
No.
Oh, he could have laid in his partner there on the right, but seen the headlines off the bench.
Wonder how much added time we'll have. Can't be too much,
No,
but
I'm going 5 minutes on this
I
one.
do think they've kind of shortened the added time the last couple of days compared to what they were doing. Yeah, Thiago Silva's 38. Kevin, again, look at your squad and then look at ours. A draw for us isn't so bad. It's like United drawing against Fulham. Not good enough for you lot. And we were also the better team. Next World Cup, we're coming for you. I honestly agree with that statement, apart from the next World Cup, we're coming for you.
No,
I do think US were the better team. I think we were poor. I think our manager set us up woefully. He didn't make the right substitutions in the game. We didn't impact the game at all. Southgate struggles to do that, doesn't he? At times. And yeah, it was a poor display from us if you look at the difference in squads. I agree.
Ball in here. Ball in. No, what he's saying, I do agree with what Kevin's saying in the super chat there, but kind of killed it in his first out when he said Southgate. Next time the World Cup comes around,
He won't be in charge,
Southgate.
no. I wonder who will have.
That's the difference. I think everything England progression-wise now
Southgate
depends
been
on.
manager for now?
Been a while. This is his second World Cup now.
Yeah, it's his second World Cup.
Don't get many managers lasting 2 World Cups for England. 3 major tournaments. It's a lot. I think he's gone.
I think this is his last one, yeah.
I do believe. I said it at the start. I remember talking on this very table about the World Cup and the predictions. I did say look out for USA, young team, the unknown. I just feel like it isn't their World Cup, and I do agree. In another 4 years, there will be a totally different outfit. I think the experience from this will do them massive, and I think we'll see a few of their players breaking through in bigger leagues as well.
Yeah.
6 minutes injury time. We got 6 minutes. In terms of the poll on this group, Croatia and Morocco, no one is having Belgium. No one is having Belgium.
I think that's more of what people want as well.
3,000 likes, people. How many likes can we get in injury time? There's a new one.
48 teams is
Give me
too
a like,
many.
people.
Yep, 48
Let's
teams
get
is too many.
3,200 before the game finishes. Finish
Klopp
strong.
won't manage England, guys. People in the chat, that won't happen.
Buchanan down the right wing here now. Oh, imagine a goal right now. Imagine the last 3 minutes. And there's a chance. Do it. Oh. Oh, double bubble there.
They're knocking the door.
Good defending. Another good ball in. We're in again. He's having another shot. Oh!
Just glances wide.
Good. Junior Hoylett's pulling strings right now. Oh, I just didn't connect right.
Yeah.
I think that might be deflation time and gone.
They can't come back 2 goals now.
No, that is it.
Yeah, been a cracking game though.
Good. 3-1.
Chances on each end.
4 goals. Stats say it there. Portugal. God, Croatia. Definitely in terms of possession, territorially, the passes, the pass completion, the amount of attempts on goal, chances created. I've won every department. They really have. But credit to Canada for actually completing more passes and having a very similar pass accuracy to Croatia, Canada have really pulled it out there, over 450 completed passes. There is promise in this team, not with crosses like that, but it's cycled some decent half-chance moments for Canada in this game. Uh-oh. Oh, no! 2 on 1, it's 2 on none. Croatia to finish it off. If he squares it, game over. 4-1 Croatia.
They have punished him.
Oh, that is punishment at the highest level. God, they had chances to clear that there, Canada. They have been the makers of their own downfall.
Do you know what? Since Canada scored, Croatia have just been... They've crucified them, haven't they?
Beth, I'm telling you now how
they
important
have crucified them.
That goal is for Croatia. It's the reason why they're sat top of the group right now, but that could be massive.
It was scoring a goal too early for Canada. It completely switched Croatia on, and they've been very good with Croatia. I'm impressed.
Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. There it is again. Every watch-along, it seems to sneak its way in.
He loves it.
5 goals in a watch-along now, so yeah, we're taking that. We are taking that.
See, I'd say it isn't a 4-1 game, but it is. The amount of chances Croatia have had.
Yeah. Croatia have hit the target
I do think Canada could have scored another one, but they've just not been anywhere near clinical enough in the final third, and the defence has been poor.
That is it. That's official now. Croatia just need a draw in the second game. The goal difference is +3 for Croatia now to +2 on Morocco. Belgium have got a job. Belgium have got a job. Belgium are going to have to come out shooting. Bad day at the office for the Canadians. Bad day at the office. Picked off on the break at will, and in the end, put away by a vastly experienced team.
Yeah.
Vastly more experienced team. Sad, they give it a go. We had the excitement early doors.
Do you know what it reminds me a bit of? Do you know Leeds under Bielsa when they'd play some really good football, but sometimes they were
just too open.
They could get a thrashing.
Yeah, too open.
And this could have been that. Yeah, 4-1 is really, isn't it?
4-1 is a hiding, I'm afraid, especially against a under par Croatia, which there has been, especially in the last game.
They've impressed Croatia though, how good they've been with the ball at the feet.
Croatia have hit the target 10 times out of 13 attempts.
Yeah.
They've been clinical as hell. They really have. You don't get 10 shots on target in a game and lose a game often. And I'm not surprised. Please don't score another one. No, this would just be... It would be unfair. It would be cruel. Oh, it's nearly an own goal. God. It would have been cruel on Canada.
They are getting absolutely demolished at the back.
They're being torn a new one, big time. Too bad for Canada. Could have done better.
These defenders right now just want it to be over, don't they?
Cheers for the super chat, Ravi. No, that's it. Full time. Whistle has gone. The misery for Canada is over. They had a chance. The hope was there. But Canada, in the end, and the experience that they've got just shone through and put them in prime, perfect position now within this group to go forward. Top of the group on +3 and 4 points ahead of Morocco. Belgium next for Croatia. But that's it for Canada, Beth.
Yep. And you know what? Canada, I expected more this game. I think they could have gone about when they scored better. Happy that they kind of stuck to the game plan. But if you're going to be that open at the back, you need to be very, very good defensively. And they just weren't. Ball chasing a lot of the time, ball watching, shape completely collapsed, and Croatia's midfield, brilliant with the ball at the feet. When they got it through to the attack, they finished it off well, and yeah, they targeted Canada's weaknesses as well, going down the wings of the pitch, and they just kept getting in time and time and time again, and great with the ball at the feet. The passing accuracy was so much better than Canada's. Whenever Canada got into the Croatians' third, it just the end product just wasn't there.
That's it. In terms of Croatia now, do you see them going any further? The first game just shows you. Let's see the second game. Some teams that underperformed in the first game have come forward and played well in the second game, vice versa. We've seen that with England. It's a case of getting through these group stages. Have you seen enough from Croatia today to actually think that they can get further? I
think they can beat Belgium. I think they can beat Belgium if they play like they did today. I do. I think they've definitely got the bit between the teeth now, and after this performance, they're going to want to go on and get the points against Belgium. And I think Belgium will be in a position where they'll just come back off a loss against Morocco. they're not going to be as confident as perhaps Croatia would be. And I think it's going to be a very, very good game, actually. Whoever's got that game.
That will be very interesting. Guys, just so you know what's going on going forward with the Watchalongs. Obviously, tomorrow is the last 4 games a day in terms of different times. It goes to 3 o'clock, 7 o'clock. So on Tuesday, the World Cup turns into fair mode, which means that both games within each group are played at exactly the same kickoff time. So on That's Football, we'll be covering 2 games a day, because obviously we can't cover all 4 games with them kicking off at the same time. We just don't have enough people. So that's when it gets interesting, and that's how it's going forward. So obviously tomorrow's games, you've got 4 watch-alongs again, which is good. And then on Tuesday, it gets very interesting. It gets crunch time, and I think, what is that now? Is there only still 1 team through in France?
France is the only team that's definitely through, yes.
The options and possibilities for each group right now are off the scale in terms of who can go through.
Spain will go through if they beat Germany.
Yep, that one tonight, now that turns into a doozy.
It's a cracker.
That is the game to watch.
Germany don't have to win anymore, though, which is a bit disappointing.
Yes, that's why I said I think they can probably crawl through on 3 points, Germany, the way it's all breaking down in that group. But Matt will be covering that next on That's Football, everybody.
I think it'll be a good one.
Matt will be on from, I think, 6:30, 6:45. So do tune in to That's Football for that. But for me, thank you very much for tuning in with us, guys. Loved the content, loved all the comments in there. It's been a great game to watch. 5 goals. Lots to talk about. Unfortunately for Canada, it wasn't their day. The Croats move on to the final game. It's going to be very interesting. Beth, cheers for coming on.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here and got through it as well. Thanks for everyone for dealing with my voice. It's actually not as bad right now, but try and rest up for tomorrow. Catch us back on here on That's Football tomorrow. And thanks for everyone for your lovely comments, as always, and very insightful comments. The likes, everything, and yeah, Adam, good team. Got a good game.
That's it. It works well, doesn't it? Exciting times to come. I can't see many games getting boring from this point forward. There's too much on the line. Stay tuned to That's Football.
I'm just hoping it's going to get more exciting as it goes on, to be honest with you.
It does. It does. This is it. It's squeaky bum time, everybody. Tune in. The games are coming thick and fast, and there's a lot riding on everything from this point forward. Just adds for better entertainment, doesn't it? Better content. Everybody, cheers for watching. Stay tuned. Mark's coming up for the 7 o'clock kickoff between Spain and Germany. Great game. But for now, we're out of here. Have a good what's left of the weekend.